And we're back here once again with another episode of the Iron Man Podcast, episode 591. It's going to be another rendition of Wednesday Top G's. No, we are not doing a Thursday show called Thursday Power Bottoms. It's never happening because that is just really gay. And I have sex with women, and I may or may not have could have hit on a hot single mother at this Dollar General that I just went to get drinks and could have been eating her ass before the show. That may or may not have happened. But if we just focus on what's going on today, there's just so much shit that has been going on. And as I told everyone, I have been putting out a lot more consistent content. I know I've kind of ran into a snag, in the last couple of days, but I have videos ready, even videos that I already should have released. I have like really bad OCD, so I have to release the previous videos first before I give you something like new, actually. So all those videos are done. I just have to edit them out of the podcast episodes that I found them in, and then you guys can get your content. And yes, WZ reminded me of Concord because I was like, Concord? Because I know I said in the show, I didn't know what that was, but then after the show, I was like, I know what that was. I remember the trailer. I remember watching the trailer on PlayStation's YouTube channel, and I was like, oh, that's Concord. It's that ghetto Overwatch style game. And then yesterday it was revealed that the game was getting canceled, for lack of a better word, right? And I was like, oh, okay, I'll make the video. So I made the Concord video. I'll be making the Dustborn video next, and then one about the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. So yeah, gaming's in a great place, right, everyone?
And yet I still can't get you to watch Union.
You know what's crazy, everyone? Once again, Concord lasted 2 weeks, and people are telling me to my face games are doing better than ever. Never been better, right, guys? Selling so much. Yeah, this game got canceled in 2 weeks. Might be the biggest flop in gaming history, at least for PlayStation. Crazy world we live in. But Kaida, how you doing? How was your week, man?
It was fine. It was fine until earlier today. It was going great. We had Concord get canceled, and the Acolyte just got canceled not too long ago, and everything was looking great. And then we got that stuff this morning, and it just made me sick to my stomach. So I was like, oh wow, gotta talk about this one.
Oh yeah. I was already planning on doing like other Acolyte videos talking about like the people having the meltdowns. I probably will still do that eventually, within reasonable time frame. But this is just absolutely insane to like, because we get into the main meat and potatoes. We got to put the cheese on the cracker. God, man, we have gotten to a really bad point in the world. Oh, sorry, there's a motorcycle outside. You guys talk for a second.
No, you're good. I don't get I don't see how they didn't get the lack of self-awareness that they have. Is hilarious to me. How you're gonna sit here and try to suppress somebody's free speech and act like you're on the right side of history. I mean, we let you guys say all the retarded things that you want all day. I wouldn't want you deplatformed. I mean, say what you want. I don't agree with you, and I think it's stupid. But you can say what you want. It's up to you. But they don't like that because when people say what they want to say, they're against them, and there's more people that are against them, and they realize that with the Acolyte failing, and they don't know how to react. So it's just a full circle moment watching them. Like it's just like the downfall of the Jedi, just watching it happen. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's actually just borderline insane that we've gotten to the point in the world where other nerds who claim to be tolerant are basically doing what us black people do in the hood, where they call it dry snitching, bitch snitching. They're like straight up bitch snitching to YouTube about other nerds' opinions. Now, there was always this like unspoken rule that you just kind of never cross that line. That would be an unspoken rule, like, hey, I don't like your opinion. You may not like my opinion, but reporting, that's like, it's not that serious, because that would be the unspoken rule part. It's like, it's not that serious though. Like, keep in mind, we're talking about movies and television, shit that quite literally is not real. Okay, people are pretending to be this stuff. Okay, I don't know how it got this bad, but don't worry, everyone. We're gonna really dig into it a little bit here, because I gotta grab some of these tweets for the actual video, because I want to start cooking. And by cooking, I don't mean like cornbread or watermelon or chicken. I mean like actually cooking up some people's tears, making them cry like a bitch. Great. That's what I got to do. And then this one stupid, retarded, like lesbian, shredded lettuce eating stupid weird bitch blocked me on Twitter because I posted like she said something. It was a main initial tweet of the targeted campaign they try to do, and I was like, imagine you doing this when you look like this, and then she just blocked. And kind of find out she has a rainbow flag in her bio. Like, okay, and she lives in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm not doxing. That's her Twitter profile actually says right there. So you can already tell, like, bruh, you from Atlanta, Georgia. You have a gay flag. I kind of know where this conversation is going. Actually, it's like,
always
bruh,
Atlanta. It's always Atlanta.
Dude, fucking weird people.
Fucking Atlanta.
Why? You know what's crazy is that a lot of these guys always say, well, if you don't like it, don't watch. None of them ever live by that. If that's a rule that you have, none of them ever do it. None of them ever do it at all. Never happens. Fucking actual losers, pieces of shit.
I mean, if you say that, why would you be upset when people do it? Like, if you don't like it, don't watch it. All right, I'm not gonna watch it. Oh, you didn't watch it because you're a bigot. No, I don't like it, so I'm not gonna watch it. Can we get? Where's your consistency?
It's literally like when you try to when you're with like your girl or your girlfriend or wife or whatever. You're like, hey, honey, what do you want to eat for dinner tonight? I think we should eat Chick-fil-A. She's like, oh, I don't like Chick-fil-A. Okay, cool. What about Burger King? I don't like Burger King. You're already like trying to pull your hair out of your head. Like, okay, can you pick something then? Well, I'll let you pick.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Women always do that. And that's kind of what these people do here. It's crazy. We need Darnell to brush his beard with the mic. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, so good. So
Darnell, Kaida, please get your mans. Just you handle that, please.
No, man, that's all you.
They gotta find something to be offended about no matter what. They call that out, don't watch, you don't like it. When you don't watch, they gotta find a reason to justify them being mad. So it's like so dumb, so childish.
What's crazy? It gets even worse because it's just nonstop with these people. And before we get into the video, because I almost have the tweets ready, even from you and other people as well. I'm just getting them, all sorted out in a sector where you could just go over all of them. Oh my God! Oh, good Lord! I just can't. My brain just starts melting. I could never be that bitch made where I report someone's YouTube video over opinions about a universe that's basically based around Westerns and space wizards and space samurais. Yeah. We're reporting people to YouTube for a serious accusation of bigotry and racism over Star Wars, where people fight with lightsabers and there's aliens that talk English to you and you fly to other planets and you talk about something called the Force. And the dudes are supposed to be abstinent and never marry. They're supposed to just like fight with their long swords.
Well, no wonder they were so blind. They freaking can't have women.
Oh wait, hey, in the prequels, episode 3, didn't Emperor Palpatine, didn't he kill a black man? Didn't Anakin kill a black man?
Anakin got a woman. He was able to see both sides.
Remember, but he actually broke the rules. You're not supposed to have or wife if you're a Jedi.
I'm just saying he got some, and he was able to see both sides.
Huh? I hate you. I hate sense. You. Good Lord. I want to die now. Fuck crazy.
God, fuck Kyle Katarn. He's a pussy.
No, I have his stuff ready here too. I'm getting it all centered up. What was the thing Ludacris said? Too Fast, Too Furious? It's gonna be an all time of the night. Woo! Rather than just be cooking. Woo! Cook tonight, boys. What are we having? Chicken, cornbread, Concord's tears. You know what's not going to be cooking? Concord, because they're all homeless. I'm just kidding. Okay, that was a little too far. I'm sorry, guys.
That sounds good right now, man.
Fucking hungry. God. Some of them said, we're going to be out of a job. Tyrese Gibson said in Too Fast Furious, better get them bus tokens, partner.
God, this damn community.
God, man. This man cooking. What he ain't eating. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. But Darnell, how you doing, man? How was your day?
I'm good, bud. My day was actually pretty cool. It was a normal day. I didn't really do much. Then started pouring down for the first time in a while today. And my kids were normally inside kids were like, Dad, can we go play in the rain? It's like, you ain't got to ask me. Just get your asses out there. And they went and play for about an hour and a half in the ring.
They're not the kids were like, if they go and play the rain, they're going to get sick or something?
No, well, no. One of them, she has sensory. The one that's sick, she has sensory issues, and she hates being wet, but she went play in the fucking rain. I'm like, yeah, girl, go for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was this one kid who grew up. I know his mom. He had like what's the thing? Or he had to scratch his skin. It's called like eczema or something.
Eczema, yeah.
Eczema, yeah. He was able to be normal like kids. You know, you just gotta just give him medicine. There's kids that have asthma problems that still go out and run around and play. Just your kids go out and play. Just like make sure you're attentive to them. Don't just be like, oh, your parents did. Go outside. He ain't come back in for hours, dude. Holy shit.
And look, they came to the door and they're like, can we rub mud in our hair and on ourselves? Yes. Go for it. Go get full mud, dude. Go be kids.
Kyle Carden? Okay.
Kyle Katarn.
I don't need to see his tweets.
He's named.
Right.
Does he have you blocked?
No. Because under that thread, I was afraid he was going to delete the bottom part of the tweet, and I have it right here. It just I'm cooking so hard tonight. You guys got to get ready. I'm about to be on a roll. Gamer chick, what's up, girl? Yes, Concord is just like my dad, non-existent.
On the 6th, it'll be non-existent.
Yep. On the 6th, Concord is going out for cigarettes, cigarettes, Skittles, and menthols.
Never to return.
God,
sorry about that. I was
and then
I immediately had to poop.
Never mind, man. Dustborn has even less players. So Concord at least peaked out to like 692 people, which is still terrible. Dustborn has 96.
Didn't I think that the player count for Concord went up today because people were trying to like play it before it got shut down.
Yeah,
I was actually about to go to GameStop tomorrow and get a copy of it because I want to sell it.
Hold on to it. It's a collector's item now.
It's going to be a collector's item.
Do you think it'll actually go up in value though? It might.
I think so. I don't know.
It's gonna spike.
I made a prediction that I think like one of the most expensive like Star Wars action figures is going to be like Rose Tico in a couple of years because no one fucking bought it. Like
or the Black Series from the Acolyte.
Yeah.
The funny thing about the Acolyte is that no one's going to end up seeing it anymore because it's gone. Sorry, guys. I'm on a roll tonight. I'm just cooking so good. I got the cornbread. I got the barbecue going. I got the right now. I'm going to put the freaking propane in the grill right now. It's about to be burning in here.
I think it's going to spike the value, but I don't think it's going to hold. But it's going to spike it soon.
I'll always say this: if you do buy copies, it will retain value, despite being just a complete failure. It will retain value. That is sad. You know, it's crazy how they were like, you can just refund the game at your local retailer. If you bought that from GameStop, they're giving you $20 for that.
Yeah,
not even, dude. Not even.
Like if you bought it from Walmart, you might be able to get all your money back. I'm pretty
sure. If you open it, they won't give you money back.
You're right, because
you get store credit.
Oh yeah. They're like, you can just refund it at your actual retailer. You guys are just out of touch. Shut up. Just stop talking. What are you saying? Oh God. If you guys are buying comics this week, it's so dry for comics this week. It's so
I already got mine.
Which ones did you buy?
I got it last week. All I got was Ultimate Spider-Man, the Transformers.
Are you liking the series?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, I read issue 1. I'm gonna wait for the trade.
It's a slow
like
burn. It's definitely a slow burn, but it's pretty good. I'd say it's pretty good. And then
well, you know me, I already read the first volume for Transformers and Skybound 1 through 6. It's good. I would say
the Transformers run is great.
So good, right? Yeah,
it's great. I love it. It's
anything else you're picking up? That's it. Just Transformers.
The Transformers, that and Void Rivals. I've been reading that too.
I did buy the first trade. Is the first trade as good as the first Transformers volume?
I would say it's around the same level because I got the actual like books, like the 1 through 11, and then I got the volume as well. So I think it'll probably come together near the end, but it's compelling. So I like it, and it's tied in with the Transformers, so that's why I bought it. But those are the only 3 comics I'm reading at the moment. Besides, waiting for my for the Horsemen and shit.
Cannot wait for Norseman.
Yeah, the Horseman looks cool.
Yeah, well, Horseman and Norfolk. I'm sorry, I always get the
Norfolk.
I always combine the names. I can't wait for both
Not
those
forget,
titles.
it's crazy. He put the little bit of a scene, and I saw number 1, and we've never heard about them ever again. But we got Blood Ruth. I'm not saying I hate Blood Ruth, but I could care less if she ever got a solo series. So I'll buy issue 1. Obviously, I'm buying all the books, but like, goddamn, Blood Ruth for all people getting a solo series, crazy.
I like Blood Ruth.
I want to get them graded.
God, I
Okay.
kind of want. I just
You
saw the
scared-
Taco Bell
scared him.
gelato, and I know I can't be eating tonight, dude. I'm trying to
happened?
get back in shape. I can't go to Taco Bell tonight,
I know the feeling, bro.
but that gelato looks good.
Taco Bell
What's
had that
chicken
fucking
and cornbread, man. That sounds really good right now.
Taco Bell had those chicken wings earlier this year. Those were actually pretty solid. Yeah, they brought back the chicken wings for a little bit.
Huh. Must have been a
Yeah,
regional
I
thing.
need
'Cause I remember seeing that.
It's a
Yeah,
Baja
I don't remember
Blast gelato. No, I need to get. I'll get it tomorrow. I'll get it tomorrow. I don't need it tonight. I'll get
I
it
don't
tomorrow.
need it. I don't need it. I
just gonna
definitely don't need it.
I'm just gonna get some almonds. BRB.
Oh, good, man. All right, Sam. What's up, man? How was your day, dude?
Good. And then it got better a little midday. I think you know exactly what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
don't worry, man. The cooking will be beginning. The cooking's almost done. I'm about to set out the plates. You guys are about to start eating. Just saying.
Oh, I was like, thank you, God.
The wife had no shorts on when she was cooking, so I ate her ass as she was doing shit on the stove. You know.
Yeah. Found a peanut.
So please tell me you have a mud flap haircut.
Huh?
The mud flap. Please tell me you shaved up underneath.
Oh yeah, no.
That's like a fucking 90s haircut if I've seen
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Like, wow, yes.
Bringing it back, boys.
I haven't seen that
Oh,
in
yeah.
a while, man. Last time I had one of those, I had my hair in a ponytail. My freaking had the Hornets logo shaved in the back of my head.
Oh,
and
hell
my
yeah.
basketball number on each side. My old haircut guy used to do this. He had everything he could do. He did the Hornets logo and I had my basketball number when I played basketball.
It actually just kind of like evolved into this too. Like I was just like, I didn't know where I was going with it, but I just kept going like, just clean up the sides again. And they're like, "Are you sure, you crazy bastard?" And I was like, "I am.
Just do it.
I'm going with it. Give me the Aaron Carter. Make me look like one of the kids on Home Improvement."
Yeah. Oh fuck! What's his name? The oldest one.
I can't
Zachary
remember.
Bryant. Zachary Ty Bryant.
That's right.
He
God,
played some big bags when he got older.
Dude, you got all those kids ended up looking weird.
Like the youngest one married that like 80-year-old woman.
Yeah. Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
That dude went off the rails.
Yeah, I just don't think it works out. You know, if anyone was ever like, "Hey, you know, we got this TV show. You want your kid to be in it?" I'd be like, no, I don't. It's worked out so well for everyone to see every single time. Show me a well-adjusted child star. Name one.
there's not many, honestly. I mean,
No.
yeah, you're right. I mean, even the ones that you hear about that haven't done anything, they're just like so depressed, just randomly.
Yeah.
They're just not
I'm gonna tell you.
functionally normal.
Macaulay Culkin got his shit together though, man.
He did.
He looks good now, dude. He looks like
It only
looks
took
like
him 40 years.
He got married, got some kids. He fucking started eating clean, stopped doing the drugs.
Yeah, I remember like when he proposed to like Mila Kunis when he was like fucking 14 and everyone was like, "What are you doing?" And then, you know, I was still young at the time, and then, you know, I saw that 70s show and I was like, "Oh, I get it now." All right. Well played, Macaulay.
Yeah.
You think they just call him Mac?
Macaulay is married to Brenda Song. He married an egg roll. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Brenda
Cute,
Song,
dude. It's cute.
Yeah, she actually aged pretty well. Well, she's Asian. They have pretty good genetics, actually.
It's true.
This is
Yeah.
about Asians. This is why they're able to like. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist here. The reason why Asians are able to do so well is because their race, at least if they disagree on something, their race is just all focused on like winning. Even different fractions of Asian people, all they care about is winning and making the most money. That's all they care about. At the end of the day, hard work, money. That's it. If you anything else, you're a fucking disappointment. That's I might be a little harsh to some people, but I respect it. You know,
Strive to
that Asian grind set.
Yeah.
Strive to be an Asian man.
Yeah.
And I have my camera off because I need to I gotta do like a video tonight, like a hair video. So I'm not gonna my hair's not looking too hot right now, so gotta wait.
Well, if it looks like someone punched me in the face, we just got done reviewing Wicked City on Gooch's channel, so that was
Yeah, I'm just always ugly as fuck. So I mean,
that was
I don't know why I missed that. I need to get on one of Gooch's streams one day.
I'll yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
If he-
I haven't
if
talked to
he
Gooch in
landed.
forever. His name is just. I always think he's getting inside some fucking his wife's vagina or some shit. Because Gooch just reminds me of just fucking pussy for some reason.
You're
He
always
is what
thinking
he
about
eats.
pussy.
The man. No, he like I said, we've been doing pretty well on our animation block, and but Wicked City was not YouTube friendly. That was a hard one to EFAP, and it was like, there's the demon gang rape, and there's where the spider vagina opens up, and we're just going like, I don't. This one might have to go to the Patreon.
Well, I just looked at my thumbnail and realized I have like a long white bar at the top of it. So it's...
God, I hate you. Today you were looking like a black guy from Space Jam, and you messed up on your thumbnail. Come on,
Hey,
man.
that's my viral tank top. Anytime any of my videos have gone crazy, I've worn this tank top. So I was thinking maybe I could strike when the iron is hot. It ain't work today. It'll work next time.
good advice for you to pick up on, man. In this case, strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah. He needs
Not
to
wait
pick up
weeks for a
good
movie
fight.
to review it.
Showing
No,
them
don't.
shoulders, baby.
Don't wait 3 days until after the controversy with Star Wars and then put your video out. Put it out tomorrow.
Oh my god.
I mean specific about the fucking union.
Oh no, there's more. What Mr. Kyle is gonna get cooked, burnt to a crisp.
Guitar. While you do what you do, let me speak on this fucking guy real quick, man. Because I've seen him, like, if you've ever been in the Star Wars community, well, I'm sure a lot of you, we have, for like most of our lives. I've known about him for a long time. You've seen Cal Katarn around, and it's just like, oh, he likes
just
to
blocked me
cosplay
today.
as
I don't know him.
I've known about him for years. He likes to cosplay
Yeah.
as a really badass dude in the EU. Okay, that's fine. Do your thing. And then it's been like the whole Disney Star Wars era. He's just been gobbling that Disney meat, man. Just gobbling it. I've seen it, bro. I remember
Insufferable.
it was during my awakening, dude, when it was The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens, or not The Force Awakens, the Rise of Skywalker era. This dude was saying that The Rise of Skywalker was good. I was like, you're clearly lying because everybody knows this movie sucks. And then he was saying that Kenobi was good. He was saying that Mando season 3, Boba Fett was good. Like he would Disney Star Wars was good. And I'm like, okay, I can't listen to anything this guy says. And then like the Acolyte thing that was happening this year, and they put out that video, there are more of us video. And that's when I was like, oh, this guy's a fucking soy milk bitch. And then they had to take the video down because they didn't have enough representation in the video.
Yep. It got under 200,000 views shared on Twitter. That's crazy.
Dude, ridiculous, bro. You pull down a video because you don't have enough diversity. You fucking pussy. I can't call you what I want to call you, but I can't throw those gamer words at you. But you're soft, man. You're soft as hell in
I,
cosplaying as Cal Katarn of all people.
oh, I wanted, yeah, he blocked me today. And
Yeah, he blocked
I
me
was like,
too, fucking pussy.
That's all right.
he said, you know, of course, he called me racist, and I was like, dude, nothing I ever said about the Acolyte was racist. I was like, I said Amanda's acting was wooden, and that it was poorly written, and that you shouldn't knock out a character multiple times to forward the plot. What about that is racist? And he's like, well, we know why you didn't like it. And I said, pray to God I never see you at a con.
He didn't even entertain me because he knew he couldn't because I'm black.
Fake beard having motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, it pissed me off so bad because I want that conversation because I will dismantle him in a one-on-one
yeah.
where we talk about why these things are bad, but they don't want that conversation because they're not
No, they
ready
don't.
for it. And he couldn't say
'Cause,
nothing to
dude,
me
the
because
cult
I'm
has
black.
been
That's what pissed
insane.
me off.
The
Oh
cult
yeah,
has been insane. To say I've said this every single time. They've never said bring back the Acolyte because the show was good. It's
Yep.
usually for a social or political reason. And then you get weird cope like, well, maybe the writing will be good in season 2. Fuck off. Like, what are you talking about? And you know, well, the Clone Wars movie wasn't really well accepted. It was like, well, guess what, dipshit? The Clone Wars movie didn't cost 180 million fucking dollars.
People know that animation is really, really, really cheap to do. It's
Yeah.
ugly for the most part, but it gets the job done. You think they spent millions on
Some
that?
people
No, they
thought it
probably
was claymation.
they spent like probably, I'm just guessing, like anywhere from like 100K on that. They didn't put any actual bread
thing-
down on
the
that.
thing
That
that's
animation looks
wild.
ugly.
Is whenever you
Oh,
bring
I
up
guess they probably
things
spent like
that-
$5 million.
Yeah, you know, they didn't spend a lot. But the thing that's wild is when you bring up things that people enjoy, they never have anything to say because it's like, okay,
Mhm.
people love Andor. It's led by a Latino guy, and
Mhm.
everybody loves the show because the writing is fantastic. So, what do you have to say to that? Oh, well, yeah, no, you were looking for a reason to hate it. Well, yeah, it's about it's a prequel to a prequel about a character that dies in the other prequel. So, of course, nobody had high hopes for it. And then it came out and it's like, wow, this is well done. Just like X-Men 97. Everybody's been saying they like X-Men 97. Why aren't you saying we're racist now? And it's because, no, everything we're talking about is fucking crap.
Yeah, no, that conversation evaporates real quick. Yeah. And what did they say to you? Or it was like, oh, remember when they revoked your black card the other day when I was talking with you on Twitter? That was hilarious. I was like, you know, he's black, right? He doesn't talk like a black guy. I was like, how does a
Dude.
black guy talk?
Somebody was, I remember some dude was like, he's like, you're not black. I was like, you're right. And then he was like, yeah, I knew I was right. And then somebody else was like, did you even check his profile? And then I got blocked right after that. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, of course.
I mean, it's so crazy to me, bro. Like these people are pussy, man.
Yeah,
And
oh
I
my
just
God.
wish I could have a conversation with them so that you could just see how soy they are and how their arguments don't stand up at all. Just throwing races and sexes at everybody. That doesn't do anything at this point. Now I'm just like, yeah, you're fucking right. Okay, so let's get into this conversation so I can dismantle you.
Yeah.
If they came with a logical argument, I think that would throw us off our game.
If they came with a
What?
logical argument,
Like,
I would
Any
still crush
argument.
them.
if
I
the
would
big one
Any
looks
other
like I'm
argument than
coming.
that. Any
I would-
other argument than that, I would be like, oh my God, this one might have done his homework. Please tell me about the time Obi-Wan Kenobi got outsmarted by a fucking fence. Here, you want to have that conversation?
Tell me about
No?
why Obi-Wan Kenobi is walking through a secret security facility with a child under his fucking trench coat. Like this is a 1960s like runaway film.
Like it's Little Rascals.
Golly, dude.
One
And people
movie
will
ticket,
defend that.
please.
They don't defend that. They'll defend Book of Boba Fett. Like, oh my god, they humanized Tusken Raiders. Nobody gives a fuck about them sand niggas. Don't nobody care. Okay, we care about the character of Boba Fett. You turn him into a soy boy. That's why people are upset. And don't even get started on the Bespin rider motherfuckers, dude. Like, but whenever you start talking about why the show is bad, they immediately like they try to retreat because they realize, oh, these people actually do have criticisms.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't just call him sexist
You can see the goalpost shifting in real
immediately.
time. It's hilarious.
God,
Oh my God. I can't wait. Swag, get into it, man. I can't wait anymore.
yeah, I'm gonna have to make a. I'm gonna have to
I
make
got
a
one more
Hulk
tweet to
account.
pull up. Just one more. I'm
Oh
literally
my
almost done.
God.
I'm glad you guys. I have one more tweet to pull
Oh,
up,
but
and I'm
before
good.
you pull that up, I need to.
You want me to pull up?
I'm pretty
Trying to
sure we're
hey,
gonna talk about it, but that
Hold up.
Minecraft trailer looks.
Oh
you think I was
my
talking about
god!
that? I mean,
Why
actually,
is
that's not
Mo-
even worth talking about. That was like trash.
Ugh. Why is Momoa dressed like a '90s house mom with feathered, dirty blonde hair? That makes no sense.
Yeah,
Why?
I had no
I
idea.
don't get it. I just don't get why it's live action. Doesn't need to be.
No, well, the Mario movie did just fine. And how much money they got to have Boku bucks behind it. It was like they had a fucking Beatles song. I was like, how much did you spend on that song alone? I hate when they have to do this. Oh, the movie, there's the video games. You could have made the movie about the video game, but it was like, no, now they're in the game. I was like, okay,
Yeah, that would have been fine,
this is
but can we just make a Minecraft movie? It looks like those
yeah,
bad YouTube videos from like 10 years ago where it's like, oh, Minecraft in real life. That's exactly
yeah,
what it looks like. And then you
pretty
have
much.
Jack Black of all people as Steve.
Yeah.
It's just
I'm so sick of Jack Black anyway.
damn
Can't even take him seriously.
Hey, Ubisoft stock dropped so hard today. Oh my god. Beautiful.
Yep. Let it burn. Burn it all
Beautiful.
down.
And we're good to go. Okay. I was going to bring up the
Oh.
Star Wars girl tweet because she had it first. So I was going to go over hers because she had the receipts for the most part. And then we're going to start cooking, boys. Ready to start cooking?
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Wait, hold. Fucking fuck my pussy, guys. Oh my god. It's so big right now.
What? Why would you say that?
Dude, I need to have my shit like pounded, dog.
Yeah, bro. You need to see you need Jesus.
There was a guy who did a Leia Star Wars cosplay. Yep. Your opinion doesn't mean anything to me. But
Yep.
Well, I've seen drunk people in a Leia cosplay. Drunk
Oh
guys.
God. I'm gonna bring that up next time. They want to shift the goalpost and it was like, and slave Leia, no less. Let's watch their head explode if I use that argument.
I love how they use that picture of George Lucas marrying a black guy, but they conveniently forgets that dude straight up put her in that outfit. And by, I guess you could say, modern audience senses, that would be considered sexist. The hypocrisy just blows my mind. I can't understand it. Crazy.
It's almost like it doesn't make sense.
Right? It's almost like it's this fake outrage, as they say.
Yeah.
All right, found the last tweet, and we are good to start cooking, boys. I'm putting the plates out. They're all here. Who's ready to start eating my shit? Wait a minute, that doesn't sound right.
All right.
Service.
Okay, no.
Who's ready to start cooking? All right? So I got my. I got the. Well, I have to have the Bud Light beer, since we're all inclusive here. I got the Budweiser on the table. I got the wine coolers for the black.
Sure.
All right. I got the barbecue. I got the ribs. I got the cornbread. I got the Kool-Aid. We're all like,
hungry. Stop. You're making me hungry.
God,
bro, I just told you I'm struggling, and you're over here naming off food, and then black food nonetheless.
You're killing me. Do not go get food.
Come on, dude.
This motherfucker here.
Bro,
I'm leaving to go get some food, man.
I'm trying not to think about Taco Bell right now. And this, bro, is he running around his underwear?
Burrito. He's always in his underwear, man. He's always
walking around in his underwear, bro.
why would I need pants on in my own house?
He's always his underwear on, shirt unbuttoned. Porn stash.
At least he has sleeves.
We were professionals here. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Joke's on you. All right.
Wait, you guys are wearing pants?
Y'all have underwear on? Shit.
Yeah. I'm wearing underwear. Fat 9-inch be hanging out. Girls be kind of calling me for this. Fucking hell.
He would have tripped on his way to the kitchen.
Wear that shit like a belt.
Oh shit.
He killed his camera.
Oh man.
No, I said to
But
blow my nose. Oh my
Before
god.
we
All
get
right.
into the BS, a Warhammer 2 or Space Marine 2 drops tomorrow. So can't wait. I think it's
All right.
tomorrow.
It's time for the main event.
Yep.
I try to make that more dramatic than it needed to be. All right.
Time for the bullshit.
Hey everyone, I'm MSK, aka Master Swag King, coming at you guys today with another video. And if you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Disney Star Wars fans as they actually led a targeted harassment campaign against other YouTubers they do not like. And they call these YouTubers...
No.
Hamster wheel internet. That was a good intro.
Damn.
Well, let me finish it off. They called everybody racist. They called you bigots. They called you everything just for criticizing a crappy TV show. And, well, everybody had enough. He's back. There we go.
Well, hold on. What the hell? You guys hear me? My
Yeah,
internet
Yeah,
went
we
out.
heard you fine.
Internet dropped. Okay, give me
You
one
were good,
restart.
man.
My internet just dropped for like a
You
second.
got that new shit and you're still dropping?
No, I didn't put it in yet. That's what
Dude,
my... Hold on.
come
That's what
on.
she said. Hold on. That's what she said. Okay. I get one try. Do not miss your chance to blow because opportunity. I'm on a roll tonight. Oh my god. All right. Hey everyone, I'm MSK, aka Master Swag King, coming at you guys today with another video. And if you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit that notification bell. That way you guys can get notified. If you guys ever want to notice when... What the fuck? Why is my internet still dropping?
You're not.
You're not. We can hear you perfectly fine.
You're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saw you
We
great
hear
too.
and
No,
see
it's
you.
separate. Okay, now I got it.
You're on the road, my bro.
Oh my god. I unplugged my Ethernet cable. That's why it was going out.
Oh, I
Okay,
did that. I've done that.
Third time's a charm. I promise. Third time's a charm. All right. Woo! We're in here cooking right now. Oh, yeah, daddy, please fuck me. All right, we're good. We're good. Woosah. Hey everyone, I'm MSK, aka Master Swag King, coming at you guys today with another video. And if you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit that notification bell. That way you guys can get notified on whenever I upload a new video or go live. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about shill Disney Star Wars fans as they actually try to lead a targeted harassment campaign against other YouTubers' opinions that they actually just do not like. Now, there's a lot to explain here, actually, and I'm going to start it off here. We have now gotten to the point where basically in nerd culture, let's just say if you're on Twitter or if you're on like the internet or you do content creation, right? If you're in that general sphere, whether you're a fan or you're a person that makes the videos or you're a person that just like is kind of like in between and you just are more of a lurker, you just kind of look at what's going on. This might be the dumbest period to actually be a nerd in general. And I'll explain it here like this. More throughout, let's say, talking about this nerd ship, if we Star Wars, anime, Marvel, DC, doesn't matter, Star Trek, and that was for just straight up sweaty, smelly nerds, D&D, anything like that. It's kind of like this unspoken rule that you just wouldn't, like, I don't know, go and snitch on someone because you just didn't like their opinions. Keep in mind, we're talking about just nerd stuff like Superman, Batman, Goku, just anything. Now it's gotten to this point where basically people hate someone else's opinion so bad that they actually want to tag YouTube on Twitter and tell them to basically demonetize and deplatform other people. Keep in mind, the reason why I use the other examples is because it's going to tie in what I'm just going to say right now, which is the fact that Star Wars at its core is literally just people flying spaceships around in space, swinging their long swords at other people, and they telepathically fight each other. This franchise is literally just a giant space western fiesta, right?
It's Space Twilight.
It's literally all it is, right? If we strip it down to the absolute bare minimum of what it is, that's what Star Wars is, right? Now, I in my life would never go like, hey, you know, just because like I wouldn't do something doesn't mean that the other people won't. Because you have these Disney Star Wars fans, they're like, when I don't like a show, I don't talk about it. That makes you a bitch. Want to know why? Because in real life, do you know why we have the world the way it works right now? Given how bad it is in some cases, I'm not disagreeing with that, but you guys can follow what I'm saying here, which is understanding that winners in life keep pushing until they actually win. How do people think Michael Jordan won as many times as he did? How do you think Kobe Bryant won as many times as he did? How do you think Warren Buffett got as rich as he did? Oh, he didn't just sit there and go, you know what? I didn't make any money today. I'm just going to go and not make more money anymore. No, no one does that. If people don't like something, they're going to talk about it and talk about it at extended length, actually. Like if you're going to be the person where you're like, I'm not going to talk about it if I don't like it, that's cool. But to expect other people not to is just like, who the fuck are you? I can talk about where the fuck I want to talk about. Like, who are you to tell me what I can talk about at any given point? What are you, some fucking dictator or some shit? Then another thing happens. So recently with Star Wars, to catch everyone up, you have the Acolyte. The Acolyte got canceled, okay? And Deadline was the first to report, okay, the Acolyte got canceled. Now, keep in mind, these people always say, well, you got to trust the media, man. It's not controlled opposition. The media Deadline quite literally put it in layman's terms. The amount of people that started the show fell off a cliff, and then half of those people came back to watch the finale. So do you know what that means? That means that the amount of people that started the show didn't like the first 2 episodes. It fell off a complete cliff. And then after that, the amount of people that started it didn't even bother to come back. It was people know the number that came back for the show? 1 million people. It started out with 4.8. Like, do you know how big of a drop off that is? That's about like an 85% range of a massive drop compared to where it started versus where it is at. Now, people have been coping and seething about the Acolyte getting canceled. Do you guys know that if you actually just straight up watched the show, it wouldn't have gotten canceled? That's it.
Yeah, it's like the WNBA.
That's literally it. So another example I'll give is with a Mark Hamill example. He was doing that press tour for the Last Jedi, and he said, well, the Transformer movies, I don't really think they're that good, but they make a lot of money, so that's the reason why the studios make them. We'll use Transformers for an example there, because that's a really good example that Mark Hamill brought up that I watched before this video, okay? So ratings are the life and blood of a show, okay? They are most of the reason why a show, whether good or bad, is going to get renewed. The amount of ratings for a streaming service, okay, is different from traditional television, because if there's not enough people engaging enough in this show, because they're spending a lot of money on this show, then there's no reason to renew it, right? There's no interest there to keep it going. So that's the reason why you would get rid of it, because in traditional television, you get paid from your ratings. On streaming services, you do not. It is all in-house content you are specifically making. So this audience always claims, well, why don't you just make content for us people and all these people? Because first of all, half of you are fucking stink. Half of you fucking stink. You smell like shit. I smelled you in real life. You're disgusting. You have no money, you're broke, you actually do live on a couch, your mom pays your cell phone fucking bill, you have no money, okay? And I would imagine in life you can barely function because most of you guys don't even know what a woman is. So I wouldn't really talk to you in real life, actually. But keep in mind what I just said there, okay? Understanding this, if all of you modern audience people, which just a unicorn for being completely honest here, watch the show, it would exist, right? Keep in mind, Deadline even pointed out it had nothing to do with YouTube personalities. You guys told us to listen to the media. The media quite literally said, Deadline said, there's no fucking viewers here. That's why it's canceled. Well, it must have been because of Nerdrotic. Like, are you fucking stupid? You're so fucking retarded. So either believe the media or we don't believe the media. Deadline says no viewership. That's why it's canceled. I mean, but it might have been Ryan Cannell. You fucking retard. I bet you failed public school. Oh my God, you're so fucking stupid. The show, the last Star Wars show I watched was Obi-Wan Kenobi. I told people I'd stop watching this if that show sucked. And lo and behold, it stunk balls. I also watched Boba Fett too, and that show stunk balls. I was like, you know what? I'm out. I'm done. No reason to watch this anymore. Now, just because I did that doesn't mean other people have to stop. I'm just saying for you, I'm not watching that trash anymore. I'm not giving my time to them anymore. I just don't care enough. The only for Star Wars for me, I just buy Star Wars comic books. That's it. That's all I buy, really, But that's the thing. It's like, but they keep saying, well, you guys always constantly make videos on Star Wars. Why can't they? Apparently it's supposed to be a free country. You can barely do whatever you want. Why can't someone talk about how bad Star Wars is? We know you can't, because the person that Kaita's going to just talk about in just a moment here actually is seen at Lucasfilm taking gift bags, like he said in his video, all this shit. He took a picture with the guy that made Ahsoka, the guy that's running it right now, Dave Filoni. And we're supposed to believe you're
Yeah.
not shills. Now, I firmly believe just because someone maybe likes the Acolyte or Obi-Wan or Andor or whatever Disney makes, I don't automatically call them a shill because that's kind of disrespectful in a certain
Yeah,
sense.
they could be retarded.
Or you could just generally like it. Some people just like bad stuff, and that's what it is. But that's part of being a fan. But if you're a fan that you're out there on Lucasfilm and you're getting paid free shit from them, yeah, I might believe your opinion might be a little biased there. Do people really know what that is in the business world? You guys know what it's called. What is it? It's called a conflict of interest. He has a direct interest not to say anything bad about the product because of the access he would lose if he did. Now, I know Kaida wants to cook on Mr. Kyle, and I'll bring up the tweets in just a second here. So that's my piece. Kaida, what did you want to say about this matter first?
I wanted to say that it is very evident and obvious who is legitimate and who is fake. So there's no way in hell you could have watched Kenobi, Book of Boba Fett, Mando season 3. What was the other one? Ahsoka. Oh my god. The Acolyte, any of those properties, any of those shows, you couldn't have watched that and said, this is good. If you're saying that you're either A, you have no like taste and you like anything, you will be entertained by watching grass grow, or B, you're shilling. And it's usually more B than A. Now, there's a difference between saying you like a bad show and then saying a bad show is good. Those are different things. I like Doom 2005. It is not a good movie. It's not a good Doom interpretation, but I like the movie. I won't go here and say, oh, this is a great movie, because then I would be clearly lying. So when these people come out here and they shill and then they do the exact same thing that they say others are doing, which is a coordinated attack against people's livelihoods, mind you, their freedom of speech, their right to say whatever they want to about a product after wasting however much time they did on watching said product, which is a fan's right, by the way, to do what you want to after watching something. To go after their livelihood, this shows that you guys don't care about freedom of speech. And not only that, you're not good people, because y'all sit here, you say the dumbest things on the internet all day, like, oh my god, look at Manny Jacinto's arms, oh my god, look, let's ship these characters together. We let you sit and say all that dumb shit all day. You know why? Because you're within your right to do so. You're within your right to go, hey, I want to see fan art of these terrible characters, or I like all of these terrible things. You're completely in your right. We won't go and say, hey, maybe they should have their channels demonetized because they like Star Wars. No, we're just going to call you for what you are, a shill, because you can see that. So if you want to go out and say, oh, well, the people spreading negativity or whatever when they're just criticizing bad products or being negative, that's fine. Go and say, oh, these people are negative, they're this, that, and the third. Okay, nobody cares. That's your opinion. You can have that. But then trying to come for somebody's livelihood, you've crossed another line that nobody is trying to cross with you. So then it goes, okay, now we see the kind of person that you are and where your morals are, which is, as long as Disney gives you those goodie bags, your free little Acolyte bags with blankets and butt plugs and shit that you get from Disney after sucking them off all day because they give you all that access, as long as you get that, you'll do whatever they tell you to do, which is, as soon as somebody says something negative, they're a foe. And that is why people can see you as illegitimate as we do.
The
And
other thing I
fuck
want to
Kyle
bring up,
Katarn, he's a pussy.
the other thing I want to bring up when it comes to women, because I love how these people that love this company are like, well, we have to stand up for marginalized groups and women. Remember Patty Jenkins? Let's get on this rabbit hole for a second. Patty Jenkins was gifted a Star Wars movie, okay? Now, kind of find out, it's never came out ever since her, like, going to the rival team trailer that she did for it, Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Kind of find out when we saw that Wonder Woman, when we found out that Wonder Woman 3, sorry, I misspoke there. We found out that Wonder Woman 3 wasn't going to get made. People kept asking her, where's your Star Wars movie? She had to literally write in a tweet longer that it was still going on. And then now, apparently, it's just shelved indefinitely. Gee, I wonder how, if you guys claim you love talking about, you love women, you love supporting women, Lucasfilm just treated her like complete shit, strung her along for years, and gave her nothing. But why is that ever called out? Kamala just said there. We had to find out her movie was still going in a twit longer. That's something you can't even do anymore. Okay? Apparently, all of this stuff you guys claim to be bullshit. Gina Carano speaks out about bullshit and gets canned. I thought you guys care about women, though. I thought women's rights is what this company was care for. Oh, has to be women's rights that we agree with. Yeah, bullshit. Go ahead, Sammy. What did you want to say?
Oh, no, hit it right on the head. They're behaving in ways that they would say is deplorable. Every single person who posted that dumb shit on Twitter today, I reported them for targeted harassment.
That's the one. That's the time where it's justifiable. You can. This is literally a coordinated attack to ruin people's lives. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I let them know straight up too. It was like, well, reported you. That was like you're using back alley tactics because they said words you don't like, and it's pathetic. And yes, they're all bought and paid for. I've never seen anyone give me a decent argument on why this show should have stuck around. It's absolutely pathetic, and it's one of those things too. It's just like right out of the handbook of these people. It's like throwing a 2 into binary code. It just doesn't compute. They don't know how to react. Where they're like, well, give me an example of the bad writing. I was like, I'm more than happy to. And then as soon as you do that, they're all, well, they could have fixed that with another season. How exactly? You have shills.
One thing into your argument that makes perfect sense. The reason why that they always deflect to hatred, racism, and bigotry. I told you guys this before about these Disney Plus, MCU, and Star Wars shows. Why do they always do that? You guys know what I'm going to say. Because the reason why they always do that is because these shows are bad. All the Disney Plus MCU ones, outside of the one that usually someone likes, the one, which is bad because there's like 10 of them that are all also not good. They can never talk about what's in the show because they know what's in the shows are bad. All of these shows, even the Star Wars ones that I did watch, are filler, bullshit, nonsense, where if you literally just watched it after all the episodes are up, you wouldn't have missed anything. That's why they never talk about it. They're terrible. They're all bad.
It's all bullshit with moments of insane key jangling, or it was like, oh, Luke Skywalker's at the end. Ooh, who's that
Yoda
peeking around the corner? Could it be Darth Plagueis? Ooh,
remember that thing that you like? You remember that
shit?
They start convulsing.
Oh, don't look now, but is that Master Yoda? You know, and we're expected to be like, whoa. Like, who cares? You gave us 8 weeks of shit. You couldn't keep it together. Like I said, you knocked Amanda Steinberg or whatever the fuck her name is out conservatively 6 times in this show because you didn't have writers competent enough to relocate her without making her unconscious. That's a problem. Okay. And it was like you had the showrunner and the main actress coming out before the show antagonizing the fans, saying things like, oh, I think it's the gayest Star Wars ever. It was like, okay, well, you know what? You're going to find out that most of the fan base isn't fucking gay. Okay.
Dude,
R2D2's not a lesbian.
In the
He's
same
a robot.
In the same interview, the interviewer who's talking to Leslie Headland and Shody McNasty McMonkey, the interviewer said, well, there's some nerds that have a problem with gay people. He literally said that. He said there's some nerds that kind of feared it. What the fuck?
They're getting right on top of it immediately. They do the same thing every time because they're now convinced that engagement is going to equal views. And guess what? It will for the first episode or two. And then we saw exactly what happens. People go, oh, this is shit. And then they don't watch it. It's going to be the same thing with Rings of Power, just like the season before. People will watch the first 2-3 episodes that you dumped and that you shat out. They'll binge that, realize that it's garbage, and then it's going to fall off.
Variety
it happens every single time.
Variety.
And there's common mistakes that you made that where I was like, I was watching this. Unfortunately, I was on Roman's show and we watched it episode by episode. I ended up holding up like a sign, like I was in a fucking hostage situation. They're like, Sam, you like the show? I was like, I am well fed. I am here off my own volition. No, it's because it was that bad. and it was like they had things that they could have made cool. You had a Wookiee Jedi, which I wanted to see him like using, instead of like a lot of, they use like yes, exactly. That's what I was doing. Instead of using like force push, have that motherfucker do force pull, and it was like, now you're fighting a Wookiee. Like there's so many cool things you could have did, but what did you do? You cucked him. You gave him a man bun. Like you gave all of them a man bun. You made every character either made out of wood or insufferable. I was like, I don't know who told these people that Jedi weren't supposed to have emotions at all. That's very much not true. They're just supposed to be in control of them. Mandela Steenberg has maybe 3 faces that she chose to use. Why she played 2 different fucking characters. Like, I could go on and on and on, but somehow all of this translates to I'm racist, even though like I've mentioned nothing about race. And basically pure statistics. If you're gonna make things that appeal to the LGBTQRSTUVWXYMZ community, you're gonna get lower numbers, because I hate to tell you this, there's not that fucking many of them, which you can. There's plenty of shows that have gay characters that do just fine. Like, we're reviewing Invincible on Gooch's show. The gay best friend is probably one of the best characters in that entire fucking show, because he's well written. He's fine.
It goes to show you right there, people don't have a problem with gay, lesbian, even maybe a Troon character. As long as they're not overtly cringe with it and they're just trying to be a character in the story, it's fine.
It's been like that forever. That's the funny thing. There's
sorry. At no point was there an episode where he resolved a problem with his gayness. Okay. But he's like, hey, Mark, you having a bad day? I'll cook you a lasagna. I would love a fucking lasagna. Great. You know what I mean? It's relatable. It was fun. There was nothing like that. I could go on forever how fucking stupid these people are. And then to pull this shit that they pulled today and then go, well, the hatred is enough. I was like, dude, Ryan Kinnell is like one of the least threatening dudes ever.
I would know. I met him in real life.
If you met him in real life, he's super cool.
Yeah, I've hung around Ryan for about a total of 2 days straight. He was fine. I asked him if he dated a black girl. He was crazy. He actually did a black girl. He said he pulled her hair out when they had sex because they don't have real hair, but point still stands. He dated a black girl. Guess what? Neurotic, that person you called racist.
Point is, he doesn't got a hateful bone in his body. None of them do. And just because we rip on these things because you shoehorn these things in. And by the way, a lot of these people in these classes of people that you're trying to protect take the most offense, because you're not even giving these characters agency. You're putting them in there to check off boxes, and I couldn't think of a thing that's even more fucking offensive than doing that. Okay, you're doing it just to appease these people, and you're not doing a good job of it. So why do you think a lot of these people who are coming out and saying Star Wars sucks are black people, are gay people, are women? Huh? It was like, you don't see a fucking correlation with that? You think the only people who are coming out defending your shit are the people that you fucking pay to do it. That's it.
Mm-hmm. And we'll show you right here.
And the Tumblr artist.
I was looking for a mic to drop, but
there's one more thing I will say before we get to the threads, and I have them all right here. Remember back before Obi-Wan Kenobi came out, the official Star Wars Twitter account said this legendary tweet: "There's so many galaxies in the world, but don't choose to be racist."
I
just want people to understand why in the world would the official Twitter account of Star Wars, which probably has I imagine almost 10 million, 20 million followers, why is it tweeting that? Why? What reason would that be?
Preemptive attacks, as always.
Yeah, but it doesn't even make sense.
Star Wars is literally a universe built out of there's aliens.
There's green people. there's green bitches running around with like tits coming out of their heads, and they want more representation.
It's like, why do I need the official Star Wars Twitter account to tell me I'm not that don't be racist? Like, no shit, I shouldn't be a racist. Like, what the?
And by the way, how can galaxies be racist? No,
I mean, they're human.
Sounds
So when
awful
they
white.
see them, all they see them as are humans. I mean,
Oh,
come
God.
on.
Hey,
If
hey,
you want to break it down like that, they don't
Namekians
care
are
if
black,
one
though.
human's darker. They just
Good
see a
thing.
human.
Namekians from Dragon Ball Z are black, and Piccolo's black. He took care of the white man's kid. Just kidding. All right, let's go over some of these tweets. Let's start cooking here, boys. All right, so I saw it from Anna, that Star Wars girl, so I was just going to give credit where I originally saw the thread from. I had a link to the original post that one stupid pronoun bitch had. She blocked me after I roasted her. Just literally straight afterwards. She was watching every single person. I was blocked maybe in less than a second, honestly.
Which one?
Oh, it was her right here. This one.
Oh, yeah, she hasn't blocked me yet.
Yeah, she hasn't blocked me yet, but when she gets up tomorrow and reads all the shit that I've been tagging her in.
So the main point of all of this is to really just dive into this. I know Kaida wants to get on Kyle, so we'll go into it in just a moment here. So I'm gonna so this is what they had right here. Dear Team YouTube, the facts. And then you have another paragraph here. It's action required, resources. This is just weird shit right here. But Kaida has to slip out in just a minute here. So we'll get on Mr. Kyle first. He's straight up a piece of shit. Let's roast this little fucking loser. All right, so I have all of his bullshit pulled up. So this guy right here, Kyle Katran. People say he's not a shill. Guys, he had a picture with Dave Filoni. He was literally invited to Lucasfilm. Okay? That's Dave Filoni. That's him. This is the person I would call a shill. He has a direct conflict of interest when talking about Star Wars. After that,
oh no, go back and zoom in. I bet you can see. I bet you can still see the cum in his beard.
Oh, I can see it for sure. There you go. He had another post right here, which was, if every Star Wars YouTuber was demonetized, we'd actually see who loves Star Wars real fast. That's the dumbest shit I have ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah. All
Such
these channels, before they were monetized, they loved Star Wars.
Yeah.
So, there it is. That's all you have to say.
That's it.
I mean, every single channel that's huge and has monetization and things like that, they were just doing it because they like Star Wars. Star Wars Theory didn't come out of the gate monetized. He just likes Star Wars.
No channel does. By the way, that just goes to show me that you were planted in. You outed yourself.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Let's keep in mind here. He wanted to monetize his own channel. Let's not kid ourselves here. He's not doing that. He's not going to go work at Burger King or Wendy's or work at Walmart to get me something off the shelf because that's all he's good for. He's not going to do that.
No, he said he'd take the blow because I forgot what he said.
He's so capping. You know he's lying though.
He said he'd take the blow because he's down for the cause or something like that.
And this is why we know he wouldn't do that. Right here, a person says valid criticism. However, some people are doing this as a full-time job, and that's not a problem though if they are. If your full-time job stopped paying you, wouldn't you look for a new job? This is my full-time job.
That's not an answer.
That means you know he's full of shit. He wouldn't just straight up oh god, I know why you don't like this guy's a fucking retard. All right, next one here. This kind of comes from okay, give me one sec. Okay, so it was supposed to be the quote tweet first. Okay, so let me move that one off because that's for later. Okay, got it. This guy just had a question. He said, I feel like there needs to be a bigger distinction between people who simply didn't enjoy the show and the people who campaigned for it to end based on the ideas you're saying. My 2 cents. I feel that some of the frustration is coming from an overgeneralization.
That's where all the frustration is coming from.
Yeah, it's pretty fair
very
statement,
reasonable.
Right? None bad. Kyle, I guess I just don't have sympathy for people who think being mistakenly called racist is a bigger issue. How in the world did you type that sentence from reading what he just said? Did your mom drop you on the head?
Yeah. By the way, if I said, "Hey, if I walked into, let's say, any restaurant, like I'm guessing Kyle, as soon as he loses his job, I'm gonna go to Burger King, and say, "Hey, I asked for no pickles and you gave me pickles," and he goes, "Oh, I guess you're racist." I would be offended. Okay, Kyle.
Then an actor enduring actual racism. Okay, here, I'll even give you a bone. Maybe there were some online trolls that maybe went that far, but that
There were.
still is not
There always
indicative
is.
of but that's still not
It's the
indicative of
internet.
every single person. True. That's just making it about yourself. It's not what oh my god. The distinction is there. People are being willfully obtuse in order to shift the focus. That's fuck off. What a piece of shit. He said, I can excuse racism, but don't dare call me a racist. That's not what he said at all. You're
He's just
stupid.
deflecting. He's deflecting because he realized his argument is stupid.
And I know people always say, MSK, why don't you talk to these people? Did you just read what I just had to read to you? Why would I talk to someone that mentally deranged?
Hold on.
He blocks you
can't talk to
immediately.
them. If they would talk to you, they'd be on this hill. They would not move from it.
It's crazy. Crazy.
Talking to them
Oh,
on
and like I said, this isn't a threat. Kyle, pray I catch you at a Comic-Con or something. I'm not going to be swinging. The phone's going to be out. I'm just going to watch you cook yourself, dude. Like, because your answers are going to be all over the internet.
So here was
you're an idiot.
So here was the cancellation paragraph that I'd imagine one of them wrote, but this was bullshit. I have to turn away to this screen because it's bigger on this one. That's what she said from my wife last night when I pounded her. Dear Team YouTube, last week, actor Amanda Stenberg, who uses she, they pronouns.
That makes no sense.
So she's herself and other people.
Do you know?
She did play two characters.
She would have a better career if she went and actually was a part of the next Planet of the Apes movies. Maybe she should be part of those movies. She'll at least have a career there.
That is racist. Come on, dude.
Posted candid comments to Instagram about the rampage of bigotry and vitriol that she has received since leading the cast of The Acolyte, the latest addition to the Star Wars universe. Stenberg's experience is not new. In fact, this known tactic, because this is not a known tactic too, was initially provoked by former Breitbart news editor Milo, who aggressively targeted Ghostbusters actor Leslie Jones under the guise of film criticism. You people are so dumb.
What do you mean, you people?
Oh my god. They're trying to find the racism in movie reviews.
I just got one thing to say to Stenberg. Receipts. Show us.
Yep.
Yeah. At least the one girl who played Reva was actually showing stuff. Now all you got to do is say it. And it was like, oh, by the way, me saying you can't cut your hair with a lightsaber like that, your hair wouldn't fall that way, is not fucking racist.
I'm just saying, if she had a banana, she could use it very well. Okay.
Whoa,
After prolonged insults against her Ghostbusters character resulted in harassment against Jones on Twitter, Milo claimed Jones was playing the victim when she called for action against the harassment. The aggressive gaslighting of Jones' experience resulted in Milo being banned from Twitter. Do you know how stupid this first paragraph is? This doesn't have to do with anything. This is literally what deflection is. What does that have to do with anything? Who gives a fuck about some random actor you will never meet in your own life who probably doesn't give a fuck about you if you die tomorrow? I love all these people right here in this damn paragraph. Well, we really care about Amanda Stenberg. I'm just being honest here right now. I know people won't like me saying this, but this is what I'm going to say. She wouldn't care if you dropped dead right now. Any of you that are batting for her. Right now, if you should have just dropped dead, she would not care. What is this white knighting stupid dumb shit we got to read here? Holy fuck. 8 years later, Milo playbook against marginalized actors has begrudged into a multi-million-dollar business on YouTube, which has been permitted to develop unchecked with the help of YouTube's partner program. This playbook, biggest target, Star Wars.
Oh, yeah, because you can say whatever the fuck you want on YouTube, right? It's just a free-for-all, right? It's not... It's insanely hard to get things past the algorithm, okay? You can get demonetized for anything, okay? It was like... anyone who said
got
shit like this
yesterday for doing nothing.
Yeah, anyone who says that clearly has not made a YouTube video.
That's just a fan that talks that shit. As fans of the Star Wars franchise, we have tirelessly witnessed a handful of YouTube creators continuously drive prolonged insults and harassment against marginalized actors and members of our community. What makes our community? All right, that's just so gay. You talk like that, you're fucking gay. Enough
And
is enough.
I don't know why they say that, because that's all that gets refuted every single time they say it. Oh, these people are doing a harassment campaign against the actors. Every single time they say that, we say, okay, show us where somebody said, hey, go after this actor because they're stupid. Or, oh, this woman
yeah,
is
you're being
Asian.
racist
This
right
is
now.
a woman. She's black. Hey, go after her because of those things. Nobody has ever said that. Now, Amanda, they
No,
went
yeah,
after her because she came out and said, hey, y'all are all racist and sexist because you don't like my show. That
Mhm.
was different. Nobody went after Daisy Ridley because she was terrible as Ray. They went after Ray. Nobody, even though they want to say, oh, people were going after Kelly Marie Tran. I was there. No, they weren't. They were going after Rose Tico because that character was terrible.
Mhm.
So every
Yes.
time they say this, it's like, you're clearly lying because we were there.
The Star Wars fandom demands that YouTube enforce its community guidelines against prolonged insults and incitement of targeted harassment towards women of color by demonetizing YouTube channels Geeks and Gamers, Ryan Canal, RK Outpost, and Nerdrotic. Crazy. I met all these guys in real life, took pictures with them, posted them on Twitter. I've talked to them extensively, and they definitely like what they're talking about.
Just
And I
watch their videos. They never call for anybody to go after these actresses.
Ryan, in his video today, specifically said to people that watch the video, don't do that. Okay. The other thing that I want people to understand when it comes to YouTube is that because people always use this argument with their audience. They're like, well, their audience only watches that stuff. Yeah. And you only watch bullshit that you like. So what everyone's biased. Like, what the hell's
Or
wrong?
the thumbnail thing. They're like, oh my god, look at this thumbnail. Oh, you're upset the thumbnail did what it was supposed to do, which
is
was
attract
make you want
people.
to engage
Yeah.
with the video.
Like,
Okay.
the facts. Here's the facts, guys. Here's the facts. In 2018, oh yeah, because what the fuck that you're gonna do with this year? In 2018, Geeks and Gamers, 390K subscribers, encouraged harassment against Kelly Marie Tran.
No, they did not.
It never happened.
Did not.
I was there. It literally did not happen at all.
That's not what happened.
Leading up to Tran's departure from Instagram due to prolonged harassment.
That's not what happened.
I love how these
Everybody
people always
was
say
going-
this. They always say,
bring that up.
well, these guys' opinion don't matter. They're just in a minority. If their opinions don't matter, why are you trying to get them taken down? Game. Call me the chess master. King me. Well, that's what checkers. Fucking hell, man.
Well, that's what they're playing.
And
Oh, they see.
I know what
You
they're
saved me.
I know what they're doing. Some people who watch them are taking it upon themselves to do this shit and probably saying it in their name. Like when you see a manifesto from a school, the leader, and they'll say, "Oh, he's a Trump supporter." They're taking these words and drawing them out of context on purpose. And these people who write shit like this are generalizing when they tell you not to generalize them.
Geeks and Gamers published nearly 15 videos relevant to Trans Star Wars episode The Last Jedi character Rose Tico. The channel claimed that Trans character is one of the most hideous characters of all time. I mean, I don't even disagree with that. Her character was ugly as fuck.
Yep, they made Kelly Marie Tran, who was, she's cute. She's not like super attractive, but she's not ugly. They made her ugly. So yes, she was ugly in that movie.
The most unlikable character ever. Did you watch The Last Jedi, you fucking shill? Did you watch that? Well, oh God. And exist for forced diversity. She does, because we know that now. Many of the comments found in Geeks and Gamers videos can be seen in hateful comments under Tran's now deleted Instagram posts. Geeks and Gamers champion RK Outpost, 319K subscribers. Brian's doing pretty good. A channel that frequently targets marginalized actors, including Moses Ingram. Oh my God, this is so stupid. A Black American cast member in the TV series Kenobi. Days before Ingram called out racist backlash against her on Instagram, RK Outpost called Ingram a lunatic who can do nothing other than play the victim. But that's what you guys do. Well, what are we getting at here?
I mean, lunatic, that might have been a little too far, but I mean, the rest of it's accurate.
RK Outpost has recently referred to Ingram's Kenobi character Reva as dumb and retarded. She is.
She is.
She is.
Not the actress.
You watch the show?
Not the actress.
The character was terrible.
Separate the art. Well, they always do. Separate the artist from the art. We are not talking about her specifically. I'm never gonna meet her in real life, nor to give a fuck what she does. Her character in Obi-Wan Kenobi is garbage. It's terrible.
By the way, all we need to do is look at how. Do you remember when Hasbro was like, they were like, "Hey, we're gonna put out this Reva lightsaber. How many shipments should we?" And no one fucking bought
They
it.
crowdfunded it.
No one.
They crowdfunded it. It didn't fund. It didn't meet its funding goal.
Yeah.
Absolutely, just straight up flop. Geeks and Gamers and Arcade Outpost frequently co-host the live stream Friday Night Tights, a great show. I'd remind people go watch it on Fridays or the replays on the Erotic YouTube channel. 1.1 million subscribers, where the three channels have made a profitable business reusing prolonged insults against marginalized actors featured in Star Wars, Captain Marvel, and The Lord of the Rings of Power, to name a few. Yeah, because that's what people do on podcasts, just get together and start insulting people.
Yeah.
Like, look at this. This is all just nonsense. I'm pretty sure, here, you guys see in the video, go to my post on Twitter. You can see where all that bullshit is at. Then there's more receipts, obviously, from here. There was a 2-minute clipped video right here. You can tell this was targeted harassment. You can tell this was behind the scenes. Another thing from this Kyle Catran retard. This guy said, show one video that incentivizes hatred and racism. Kyle's like, I'll do you one better. I'll show you the door.
His rebuttal is, you're not owed a conversation. Or you're not entitled. There it is. You're not entitled to a debate, little bro. Where it's like you're doing exactly why you're doing what people are annoyed with. You're generalizing them. Like that's like if we all come out and say all of you are stupid. I'm pretty sure not every single one of you are stupid. A majority of you might be, but all of you are dumb. So now if I say Cal Katarn is stupid, I'm speaking solely about him. That's how you're supposed to do it. And then this chick right here is
this is the worst. Here's another thing she put out.
Completely delusional. She
said,
really is.
Most, if not everyone.
Oh my god.
I know. Because Yas Queen Slay. Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Most, if not everyone I know who is truly passionate about making content does it because they love to.
That's the same thing with everybody else.
This is why women shouldn't vote.
I gotta get out of here because this is annoying. Because what she just said is so stupid. It does not pay their bills. Every single person who started out their careers were doing it. It was not paying their bills. They were doing it because they loved it. So why I don't get this correlation. Herself. Sometimes it gets lucky and it becomes a career, but all of us would stop doing it if we didn't love it.
This is why women shouldn't vote. This is why they should appeal the 19th Amendment. Women are horrible at picking partners. Women are horrible at making arguments. I want someone to read this and tell me the reason why she should vote. This might be the dumbest tweet I've ever read in my entire life. This is terrible. She just blatantly said, most people I know, when they started doing it, they did it because they loved it and not because they're paying their bills. No shit. What the fuck?
On that note, man, I gotta get out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Like I got obligations.
I'll leave a link to Kaita's channel in the description box below when you guys see the video. But I was glad to have you on for the video, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, y'all continue roasting these retards. I'm going out of here.
Anytime, brother.
Later.
Take it easy, buddy.
Demonetization is not censorship. Why would
she straight up contradicts herself right here in this whole thing?
Someone else said that, and I reposted it, and I said, idiocy is not activism.
Sometimes we get lucky. You only got lucky because you're a girl. You don't have any actual skill. You're a girl. That just goes without saying. And it becomes a career. But all of us would stop doing it if we didn't love it. Why doesn't that apply for Ryan and Jeremy and Nerdrotic then? Why can't that apply for them? I just don't get it. And obviously I called Miss Molly Damon out. You know, I call women out. I love calling out women bullshit. And she blocked me. Cool. Never to see that garbage in my replies ever again. Max, I like Max. This is the longest woman I lasted with on a one-on-one, 3 hours. She's the best I ever had. I'm just kidding. I love Max, actually. The Acolyte was garbage, and I didn't need the opinions of YouTubers to tell me that. Fuck off with your targeted harassment campaign. Oh, by the way, telling people to target and help take down YouTube channels is against their TOS. A Sith would act like that.
I bet they won't get in trouble, though.
They won't. Nothing's going to happen because there's enough to counter it from Ryan and Jeremy and Nerdrotic side. But the thing here to understand about this is that they think of you guys as so fucking stupid, you couldn't possibly come to your own conclusions unless somebody told you. Do you know what that means? That means they're telling you you can't think for yourself. You couldn't possibly just come to a conclusion on your own. Someone else had to tell you that. That's how they think of you. They want to do the thinking for you, and they want to take out the bigots and the racists, actually. But yes, as we wind down this portion of the video, I'll start with Sammy. Is there anything you wanted to say before we close out of the video, actually?
No, I hope everybody who posted that gets demonetized. I hope YouTube sees that it's a targeted harassment campaign, and I hope it blows up in their faces. And I hope when I wake up tomorrow that Star Wars Explain will just be like, oops, and I can't find the channel anymore. I think you get what you deserve. I think these people should be able to handle a opposite opinion, and they never will be because they get paid to have that opinion. So,
Darnell, did you want to say anything?
Yeah, I know you're gonna disagree with this, but
I always do, 'cause I hate you.
is fucking hot as shit. I
Oh,
think she's
whew.
insanely gorgeous. To that
Yeah.
being said, dude, she is like, I remember I watched a couple episodes. I'm like, dude, this chick is fucking gorgeous, man. And
Hey,
her
man.
voice, I don't know, her voice too is just like I like
Her
it.
career on Planet of the Apes franchises always gonna be there, man.
It was nothing to do. I mean, so she was cute as Osha and May. Just the character was shit. Characters were shit. And the show was shit.
Didn't she make that diss video like MGK tried to do against Eminem
Dude,
and
hot in
completely
that too.
failed? Imagine that. I don't think I've ever seen an actor or an actress make a diss track to the fans. Crazy. Yeah, so my closing thoughts on this is basically we've reached a point where now if you just have opinions about nerd stuff, people just assume you're a racist, a bigot, and a blah, 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 Nazi, Trump supporter, all this buzzword stuff, right? They never attack the actual arguments. And what's crazy is that you're the one who will watch the product, tell you, and you'll tell them why you don't like it, and they'll never actually give you a reply. Because be honest here, they themselves didn't watch it. You did because you're a fan. You watched it because you at least somewhere deep in your mind wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt. But they didn't. It's crazy. And the reason why they'll never talk about the actual problems on the show, because it's much easier to deflect to racism and bigotry and all that other bullshit. They want to silence people because they realize their influence is much bigger than theirs. They're just jealous of Jeremy, Gary, and Ryan. I've met them in real life. They're great guys. I can definitely vouch for them. No one's telling me to say that. Iron and Celine, all those guys were around me when I did it, so the thing is to understand when it comes to YouTube is the reason why most of your channels are not influential is because you probably just not that entertaining. Your channels are trash. I was looking at all the channels are terrible, man. That one girl with the pink hair is jumping up and down because she got a new gift bag. Like, fucking loser, man. Like, dumb fucking people, dude. And women have that girl has the nerve to write that bullshit. That for me right there is top 5 worst tweet I've ever read. That is just trash.
I'm still going through and doing it, guys. I'm literally reporting anybody that I see. Like, I'm sorry.
Where she literally says demonetization is not censorship. What a fucking stupid bitch. What a dumb idiot. Oh my goodness, man. So, yeah, thank you guys for checking out this video. If you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. I'm MSK, aka Master Swag King, and I'm signing out, guys. See you guys later. Deuces. Peace. Woo. Banger. Absolute banger.
Yeah.
Gamer Chick says, yeah, missed my old job where it was overnight and I came in, bossed out my job myself, and went home before customers showed up. Oh, because, yeah, she said she was the closer at, I think, Taco Bell or something.
Yeah,
No, was that Panera Bread?
talking in front of people makes her stutter and choke up.
Oh no, I do that every day. Join the
Yeah,
club.
like I used to have that really, really bad where if I was called on in class, even if I knew the answer, I still freaked out. I had panic attacks. Like I said, I forced myself. I was in band, I played trumpet and marching band, and I forced myself to be the outgoing, look at me guy. And then I played music. I played and sung in a band. I professional wrestled for 2 years in the indie fed. I did all kinds of shit that forced me out of that comfort zone to where now, well, I say now, I was able to, public speak no problem. Then I kind of like left that whole world, and I got into streaming with MSK about a year ago, and it took me a while, but now it's like a natural thing.
Yeah, it was the Panera. Yeah, she said she worked at Panera Bread, or she just
I'm
like the
sorry, I
overnight
didn't
shit.
even
It was
go on
crazy.
that.
She said she made enough money to the point where she could like work at Panera Bread of all places and pay all her bills. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I mean, she must have been working at least like 40 hours, 60 hours a week. Must have been. Have to be.
They pay good, don't they? I think they
Oh
don't
no,
pay
but
that well.
where she lives, the cost of living is much more lower than most
Oh.
places. I've actually never eaten at Panera Bread in my entire life. I always assumed it was for like old grandmas and gay people.
When I go to Florida to Jacksonville Wood, they had this like cinnamon bread breakfast sandwich that was fucking insane, man.
WZ, you buy bread soup? Are you like old? Who buys bread soup? Are you like a 90-year-old grandma with no teeth? What the fuck? Okay,
no,
I'll say this right now. Making soup at home is fine. Who goes out of their way to buy soup at a restaurant? I don't think I've ever did that.
usually comes with the meal. So
Usually, yeah. No, but like if the soup was like your dinner, like that was part of the menu, would you go? I never did. I never bought
I
soup.
can eat like a college kid at home.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, Panera's chicken noodle soup is fucking badass, man. I'll
It is.
Maybe I haven't had
I'll
good
go out of my way
restaurant
to get
soup.
chicken soup there.
No, I'm just saying, like soup in general. Soup is fine. I like eating it. It's just like I've never actually ordered soup anywhere I've went ever. It's never been something in my mind.
Man, the Renaissance Fair has like a beer bread soup. Man, that thing is fucking good.
Ooh.
With your big bread bowl with your soup in it. Ooh, the cheese beer soup. Woo.
Yes, sir.
Cheese, beer,
Yes,
soup.
sir.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
man. They make the cheese and the bread with beer.
But yeah, I got suspended on Twitch because I typed in gamer chicks chat something about wanking. Apparently, you can't say wank because it's something offensive to European people. So I got suspended on Twitch for 2 weeks.
Well, I said, if you showed nudity, they'd have banned you for like a week, and then you could have appealed it, and they got you back in the next day.
Like I have never gotten in trouble on Twitch ever. I've never gotten on Twitch ever. Never got in trouble there. But it's all good. I'm only gonna use it to stream League anyway. It's fine. I'll be back in 2 weeks.
Why'd you stream on YouTube?
No, I will. I was gonna stream some other thing that I have planned coming up that I can't talk about yet. But
did you see that Musk is starting a TV service with X?
Nice.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I want to say he's trying to take YouTube's place too. I thought I saw somewhere that he wants to make that the place people go to watch and stream videos.
Yeah, Kamala Harris today, there's the one video that made me just want to cry. She had a problem with Elon Musk, and she thinks that he should be taken down, or like Twitter should be taken
I
down.
saw that.
Of course she does.
Yeah, she said basically you can't have one rule.
That's where
for
we post
Facebook.
videos of her saying things.
Yeah, the video was like, well, she said you can't have one rule for Facebook and one rule for X. Yeah, you can, because there's two different people that run. And people want women to vote. Crazy logic.
I love how she's sitting there saying, if I get you vote for me, I'll fix the economy. It's like, bitch, you've been there for 3.5 years.
And then you had a bunch of people go like, well, she was the vice president, so she really... Oh, shut up.
She was the fucking in charge of the border, and she let people come pouring through.
She's the vice president, and she let all that shit happen. All you have to do is ask any of her supporters, why did she do any of this bullshit you're telling me she's going to do when she was vice president? Because... Right. No.
She's been making decisions. Biden hasn't made decisions in a while.
I thought I got a 12-hour suspension on Twitter for saying kick him in the balls. Yeah, because that incites violent speech. That's the actual thing. It's called violent speech.
I see worse like every day on Twitter.
If you remember that legendary GIF where a dude hit another dude with like a light or something into like a styrofoam wall, and John A. Douglas got banned over that. You can't even post GIFs that incite violence, even if it's funny.
Dude, my buddy just got suspended for like a day and a half because it was like 100 degrees out by us, and I live in Michigan, mind you. He told someone to go jump in the lake.
Like to cool off.
I got in trouble for saying the same thing. I said go jump in a lake, and that got me 2 weeks, and got me like a week suspension. But bro, you can't say go jump in a lake.
Apparently. But
yeah, like I like Twitter. I really do. So if people don't know, after I usually have my first suspensions, I play it really close to the chest. You know, I haven't been suspended on Twitter for a while, as you guys tell. After that last time, I told you, no, I'm playing it close.
I think you came close tonight, dude. You kind of towed that line tonight, bro.
Oh, I love it.
I love some things tonight that were towing that line. I'm like,
hey. Well, I always speak to facts, though. That's what I got to do.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and to be fair, I got my first one shut down because I was just saying things to people that followed me. Like there was a guy that I knew, and I would call him an effing retard, and apparently you couldn't do that. I got like 3 suspensions because I would just call people that I knew like stupid and retarded. Half of them weren't because I was arguing with someone. I just retweet cute animals and yeah. Michael, did you go see Godzilla vs. Kong 2? I don't think you did. Kick him in the balls is my go-to greeting when I hop in chats on Twitch. Chloe, awesome. What's up? Evie, what's up? Miss EVS's gay fucking raid on Zero stream. What's that fat guy doing? That fat fucking retard. You have it on Blu-ray? Hell yeah. People still buy Blu-ray. It's crazy. People still buy physical media. I just don't think it's always as bought as a lot of people on Twitter like to say, you know. But there is still your audience for keeping things physical.
Whoa, what the fuck? Hey, when my ad block updates itself, it just takes over the fucking browser.
Oh, God.
All right, I'm at another 20.
Jesus Christ.
I got all fucking night. I got all fucking day tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow.
And I let them know too. I was like, I reported you because you're participating.
Hey,
wait, what did I?
Hey, gamer lady. Don't you have tomorrow off? Could you hang out with me on my league stream tomorrow that I may or may not do when I hook my internet up? Actually, Riz works. This was the G stream of all time. No sex joke to go with keeping things physical. MSK isn't in the game tonight. Yeah, you know. You have work tomorrow? You said you were off Thursdays.
She's quickly backtracking on that. Like, oh no, I gotta work.
Oh no, she left me. But when you ever get off, you can hang out with me on my league stream. Maybe one time. Well, can she be a top G? I don't know if she can be a top.
Sure, dude. Why not?
Why not?
She's a girl. She might cramp our style.
Equal opportunity.
Negative Riz. Oh my God. Jeez.
She can come in here and wipe the floor with us, dude.
Right? That sounds kind of hot, honestly.
I mean, I'm all for getting abused as the next guy, but I mean, come on.
I'm off tomorrow, but my schedule isn't set. No, I was just saying, like, if you were free around a certain time, if I do stream League, then you can come on and
Tell her to come on now. Tell her to come on now.
Yeah, why not?
What do you mean? She's a girl. See, Chloe.
Gamer, if you want to come on, tell us in chat you want to get on the show. He'll send you a link.
What is this? Communist China? What the hell?
No, we're a democracy. We're a republic.
Give me one sec.
We're a republic.
Oh yeah. G for girl. Oh my God.
No pressure. Just you want to come on now.
Sure. Even I don't usually invite from chat. It's not a thing I do, but we'll make one exception.
I know you don't. Go outside the box once in a while, man.
I hate boxes.
21.
Oh. Don't turn off your camera either, or else you'll get
22.
fired.
Like me. You got more? Jesus, dude.
I just typed in the thing, and like I type. What did I type in for search?
Yeah.
Oh, I just typed in nerdrotic, and then I'm just scrolling.
If
down.
you type in
Look,
nerdrotic into Twitter, the absolute shit pile from these people have been insane.
And sometimes I don't even get to cut and paste my little thing that I've targeted you, because most of the people who pulled this shit turn the comments off. Because they're so stunning and brave.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Wow.
yeah, totally.
4 in a row.
Sweet. Yeah, man. It I was gonna say something earlier. Fuck.
Maybe I'll stop at 30.
So, hey, what's the next IP Henry Cavill should work to go do in MSK?
Well, he's gonna have a kid very soon, so he'll be tied up for a while.
I mean,
So I won't be seeing him acting for a while. Which
he
is
can
totally
work his
fine.
in his contract to have his wife and kid there.
You know what's crazy?
No
No one else saw his last movie either. Thought he was some big internet draw, from what I heard.
I did, but it wasn't it was not what I expected. And I was, and then I.
Oh no, most of his hype is just from the internet. It's
no.
It's not
it
that
wasn't
popular.
him. He was great in the movie. I just think the movie was marketed as a comedy, and it wasn't a comedy. So, hi.
Hi.
Can
You hear me?
Yes.
Hola.
Okay.
I prefer not to hear you, but you're here, so I choose to hear you now.
I mean, you're the one that keeps hopping up in my chats, and then you got yourself suspended.
I didn't know you can't say wank. Stop.
He's hung up on the fact you can't talk about jerking off. Not about the
I legitimately didn't know you couldn't say that. Apparently on Twitch you can't say ranny. You can't say that.
Tranny, trans, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember what you were talking about. I was just sitting there throwing balls at things. So
you should have just threw a rock at it. I always say.
Didn't have any rocks. I had mud balls though.
Oh shit. God. Dude, I hate Twitch. It's just whatever. I'll be back on there soon. I'm only gonna just stream like League on there anyway, or the other podcasts. It's fine. Don't worry.
I mostly just hop on and stream video games.
No. Your capture. Okay, so the capture card thing.
If it was echoing, it was because I had the sound up on my TV. I needed to hear the shinies too.
Oh my god.
He's just trying to make himself feel better. That's all.
I can see this. It's not my fault. My mic's right next to the TV.
You would be the worst, friend for another friend getting a breakup. My girlfriend left me. Well, you stop being a bitch. It's like, God.
That's the best kind of person.
Oh Lord. Oh
God. Bitch, go have a drink.
God. Best way to get over a girl is to start drinking. That is terrible. That's actually
a terrible idea.
The opposite.
It also does not work when you're trying to get over guys.
The best way to call the bitch after at 3 a.m. I miss you so much.
You're such a whore. Oh wait, I miss you.
Oh my god.
I love you.
One night I was so tired. Remember I told you guys I accidentally sleep text people if my phone's next to me because I'm in a dream and I think I'm text. Oh my god! I accidentally text. I forgot I friended this girl a long time ago because she would randomly hit on me when I go to this fast food place down the street. I accidentally messaged her.
Are you sure it was a girl?
Her. Yes. Oh my god! I accidentally messaged her. What it do at 2:00 in the morning?
Nice.
And she just put LOL, bruh.
Dude,
that might have been the biggest L I ever took in my life.
When I first got my house, my neighbor suggested a lawnmower to me. And I remember one day I was working. It was still overnight at Panera. And this guy texts me at 3:00 in the morning going, "What you doing?" Aren't
was
you
it Joey
married?
Tribbiani?
What were you doing at 3 in the morning?
What the fuck?
Hey, he could have had an open marriage. Just saying, What was the thing back in the day? It was called a hall pass. You could get like a hall pass.
Well, according to my neighbor, apparently he had a record too.
You could have slept with a felon, so you basically almost slept with a black man. I'm on a roll tonight, people. It just keeps
How'd you
going.
know he was black?
Why would I? You said felon. That just gave it away instantly. Sorry, everyone. It's facts. Was he really black?
There's a couple other weird things that he did, and me and my neighbor were both like, "Yeah, we're not dealing with him anymore."
Was he really black? I was just fucking with you.
Yeah, actually, yeah. So it's funny. The current guy that I like, if I need my lawn mowed, he's black too, but he's a sweetheart. So I don't know.
Is this like really mowing the grass or mowing your lawn?
It's really mowing the grass.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. Woo! We're gonna cook tonight, boys. Wait a minute. Hold on.
They're doing crack.
Did you just say you have a black man that likes to come over and mow your lawn in your yard?
I mean, that's where the grass is.
Oh God!
You've been seeing this shit?
I'm crying. I'm fucking crying.
She said she would willingly have a black guy come over and mow her lawn. God shit. The irony there. The irony there is too much. It's too much.
That is one of my friends. He keeps telling me I should have the Mexicans do it.
You should make they could at least make you tacos. At least. God. My brain almost couldn't process that. I just I'm too
this guy just responded. He goes, "Clearly you don't know them or have already been brainwashed by them." I said, "Yep, those are the only two options. Only a Sith thinks in absolutes." By the way, been reporting all of your friends too, and then I sent him a picture of all the reports that I've been making. And now we play the waiting game.
The only person I've ever reported on Twitter was a zoophile.
Yeah, I if ever I see kind of shit like that, I'd be like, all right.
Yeah, normally, like, if someone's being just a complete and utter dumbass, I'm just like, whatever, you're not.
Yeah.
I'm not wasting my energy on you. But then I see a person advocating sex with animals, and I'm like, report, you are a creep. No, go away. We do not need you in society.
What is with white women and having sex with dogs? That's cringe.
I'm not having sex with dogs.
Coming from a place of privilege, they can fuck anyone they want.
Oh, dude, remember that girl that was bragging about fucking dogs, and she said she loved the way the dog would like puke a hairball inside of her mouth.
Oh,
wasn't that like a little blonde chick?
Yeah, she was like 20 years old. Remember, she had a YouTube channel where she would like tell her.
I remember
what happened to her
about that.
What happened to her?
I know. I think she got kicked off of YouTube.
I would.
And I think she also couldn't find a job after that.
Could you imagine an employer going, "What did you do for a living? What did you do for a living, ma'am?" "Oh, I just fucked my dog for content on YouTube." Bruh.
Yeah.
It's like that Family Guy skit where he was like, "Don't say doing your wife. Don't say doing your wife. Doing your son."
Son?
Dude, I was at work not the other day, like a few days ago. And I was just listening to YouTube videos, and I fell down a rabbit hole of Turkey Tom's deep dives into furries.
I love Turkey Tom's deep dives.
They are good, but like at one point, I was listening to one of his deep dives into a furry, and I was just like, "Okay, I'm done with the internet for today."
Pretty much.
No.
Why are women so weird?
I don't know. That's why I write about men in my books.
Me too.
Yeah, but we all know you love the guys anyway.
We get it, guys. You can read. Rub it in.
I don't love guys. homies over hoes, always a thing.
He writes that in his journal.
Yeah, but sometimes hoes
Metaphorically
can be
speaking.
homies.
I'm just saying. Hey, I'm saying, can guys and girls be friends?
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
absolutely.
Huh. I thought we're supposed to just make up sandwiches.
That's what friends do.
True.
Mr. Cringe, if the girl can still make you a sandwich afterwards, you didn't do your job.
Oh,
To be fair, I have 8 inches. I know how to thrust, and I know how to pleasure them, and they always come back. Just saying, it's super easy.
Yeah, but if she can still make a sandwich afterwards, you didn't do your job right.
Hey, do you think? You're saying she'll fake her
They
orgasm?
usually always just say stuff like, "Please let me go. I promise I won't call the cop."
Could you not
Not
use
surprised.
chloroform next time?
does that count as not being able to make a sandwich?
I'm
Yeah,
just
run to the
pointing out.
door.
I'm just saying, if I asked them to, I think they would. But then I'd have to take the duct tape off their mouth and
This conversation
and
we're
their
really
eyes.
just
And
went
you know
left.
what? Frankly, that doesn't make me feel like
Of course
God
I have a
anymore.
point.
I'm just pointing out that if you put, I think once I had sex with a girl, I put it all the way in and she wasn't getting wet.
Yeah,
Going
probably
in
because
dry.
you were not doing it right.
How do you not?
There's
Guys
a
are
reason why
cringe.
foreplay is very important when it comes
Foreplay is
to
easy. You just use your tongue.
Yeah, you would not be satisfying.
Oh my god.
Ouch.
No woman has complained about getting pounded by me. Just saying, I have a 100% win rate. That's such a gamer thing. Oh shit. Go up to a girl on the bar, be like, I got a 100% win rate, baby.
My
Insane.
KD is 1-0.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm not
my
having fun
D
unless
to
the guy
O
is
ratio.
pounding me to puke.
Wait,
The
what?
guys doing what? The fuck did you say to me?
I didn't hear what you said.
You like a
I said
vampire?
I'm not having fun unless the guy isn't pounding me hard enough that I feel like I'm about to puke.
That means
All right.
that means his dick would have to like be all the way up inside your
No.
guts.
No. No.
Crazy. You're a mentally deranged lady. You're crazy.
Nope.
What do you want him punch in the stomach? That's just a sucker punch in the stomach before sex.
You can pound a girl and not have it in her fucking guts, dude.
Why
You
not?
may not be that big. Just what? You're not
I will
grasping
say
what you're
this.
saying.
I will say this. For men that have small dicks, I don't. I have an 8 to 9 inch, obviously. I'm black.
Okay, the
I'm
fact
privileged.
that you keep having to say that means you're compensating.
Okay. Deflection. Thank you, Mr. Calcatran. So. Oh, God. Just saying, if you know how to wine and dine a girl and you know how to romance her, by the time she does see your small dick, will she really care?
Dude, make a girl laugh. Make a
Um,
girl laugh. They don't care what it looks like.
I'm just pointing out, if you wine and dine a girl so good during the date, if your dick was like 4 inches,
Dude,
maybe
you
it
could take her
won't be
to
that bad.
McDonald's if you do the foreplay right.
Was that whining and dining? You take girls to McDonald's? That's not what. That's just okay.
I
No,
mean, I'm just
Chloe, that's
saying.
not how that works.
But I'm telling you, make a girl laugh, and you've like done 99%. You've 99% just like open the door for yourself.
Chloe
Yep.
says, "Am I a homie or a hoe?" Well, I can't know that second
You
part
could
because I
be
don't
both.
know you in real life. You
You could be
theoretically,
both, Chloe.
You could be both.
Yes.
You do kind of come off
Here's-
more of a
here-
homie.
Here's
but
$20, homie.
we're going to hell. We're all gonna be in hell. We're all
That's fine.
just.
I mean, if he can't decide on the actual length, that means it's probably like 3 inches.
I said
Oh.
9 inches. First of all, it's 7 unerected. So,
Chloe, homie.
homie.
There we
Just
go.
saying, like,
I love it.
I don't know. I mean,
Chloe,
obviously, I'm
you
never
are
gonna
now a
meet you.
homie.
Obviously, I'm never gonna meet you in real life. But I will. Maybe you might be like a friends with benefits type chick. I don't know. I think that would be like your thing.
We like totally went in the opposite direction where I thought we were gonna go.
We probably did.
We do some like gaming talk or something, but all right. Fuck it.
Gaming
Fuck it.
talk. What the fuck's wrong with you? That's for nerds.
Let's talk about D&D.
D&D
Yeah,
for
and MSK is not good enough to be a nerd.
Hold on.
No,
I
no,
do
no. No, fuck off. You're not nerds. You play D&D.
Nerd D&D is for fucking losers who sweat and are fat.
So nerds.
I'm a Chad. I don't fall in that nerd category. I'm a
Come
Giga
play
Chad.
D&D, baby.
I would love to play D&D.
Really?
Yeah,
No! I'm done. Show's over.
I have been trying to find a damn group, but half the time they just want to bang me, and I'm like, no, I want to play a fucking game, assholes.
I'm getting the rope now. Don't expect me to.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like that who they get in the games and that's all it is. They're trying to bang the chick.
Yeah.
No,
That's
what?
why Dead of the Drake has such a successful YouTube channel, just reading Reddit.
No.
Yeah.
The guy here, Fullmetal, Nate. They do D&D twice, every other week. So 2 weeks, 2 weeks out of the month. They're doing one next week. Actually.
No. We moved it to this weekend because Strider missed last week.
Oh yeah, and you have been down. Yeah. So if you want to join this week, we'll just add you to the group chat then.
There is some room. Yeah, I already messaged Nate.
Yeah, just add her to the group chat then. But that's more girls in the group chat cramping our stuff. That's the thing is, hold on. You saying all the guys that want to play D&D with you wanted to bang you?
Yeah.
Why does that
Why?
not shock me?
Yeah, to be fair, that's actually not shocking at all. It's actually like, yep, sounds about white.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Kind of annoying, actually.
I thought it was supposed to be
sure it is,
flattering.
but
No, it's annoying.
dude,
How
it is
so?
incredible how many of these
Because I want to
things
play
I'm
the
reporting
game.
that are posting the shit multiple times.
But then again, wait, that Pokemon game you played, is that still supported by Nintendo?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I was gonna potentially play that along with Scarlet. I have Pokemon Scarlet. So
What, Pokemon Legends Arceus?
because Diamond and Pearl is
that.
where I dropped out.
Yeah.
So I know Diamond and Pearl very well. Those were the last Pokemon games I played was Diamond and Pearl. And
I
maybe
like
Yeah,
Arceus
those
a
were also the
lot.
last ones that they remade too.
yeah, apparently it took a lot of heat for getting. I love Diamond and Pearl. Like that's my.
Well, the remakes, they did it a lot differently than how they did the other remakes that they've done. And they made it very like when you compare Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl to Scarlet and Violet, like the art styles are completely different. Like the gameplay is really good. It's very similar to the old Diamond and Pearl, but like the art style is so weird. I think that's what kind of made people kind of go, because I know Pokemon Legends did a completely different art style, and
You're right. There
a lot
was
of people
Pokemon
like
Legend
that one, and
Arceus.
some people don't like that one. Yeah, that was the one I think I was playing on that stream.
Pokemon Legend Arceus. Yeah, because there was you're playing Legend Arceus. That one came out 2022. Yeah.
I think so. And then it went Pearl after the Diamond Pearl remakes.
Oh my god. Which one is better?
Between Diamond and Pearl or what?
Yeah, the Arceus game. Which one should you play like in order if you were going to play them? Like this one first, right?
So Diamond, like Legends Arceus, the Diamond and Pearl remakes and Sword and Shield are all considered Gen 8.
Okay.
And then Scarlet and Violet is Gen 9.
Okay, so it says to play Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and then you have the basic because Legend of Arceus is really supposed to be like this anniversary edition. Okay, now I understand what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Too many cats. Why do you have so many cats around you?
I mean, I only got 2 next to me.
That's a lot of pussy.
More
Yeah.
pussy than you'll ever see.
I'm just saying. I've seen a lot of those. Shaved are always better. Just saying.
Nah.
You're disgusting. You crazy. You gross. You need help. You need to see a
I
therapist.
can't afford razors, asshole.
Razors are like $1 at Dollar General. We're done. I hate this.
Shaved at $1 razor? Have you
No,
ever
they're
shaved
like-
$1 razor?
They're like $3.
Yeah.
You get my
No,
point.
I
Fuck off.
used a $1 razor down there.
Me neither.
When I was in junior high, boys were not allowed to have a beard. and I was growing facial hair at 11 years old.
Oh
By
God.
the time I got to junior high, I had a full beard, and I was sent by the principal, sent home, assistant principal. Next day, I went back to school. My dad was working offshore, so he couldn't teach me how to shave. Back to school unshaven. He gives me a can of girls' shave cream, a one-blade razor, and sent me to the bathroom with just cold water and said, "No, teach yourself how to shave." I came back like bloody everywhere.
So they gave you one of those like flip blade razors for it?
No, a little pink plastic disposable razor
Oh God,
and
no.
a can of pink girls' shaving cream.
That's why do I
That's
ask these
gotta
things?
suck. I would get
Keep-
the razors with the shaving cream on them.
Keep this chick around because she's keeping
I need the ones with like 85 blades on it.
too much. There's too much jungle fever going on here with these people.
And actually, there's a my first wife. She had like one of those little like product parties at the house when I was working one time, and she got this like shave cream that like I can shave every day and there's no razor burn. It's great.
That would be amazing.
It's called coochie cream, and it's a hair conditioner and it's also shave cream, but it is fucking phenomenal.
You put coochie cream on your face?
Hell yeah!
You
I got no
you guys are
shame.
sick. She doesn't shave her special wet area, and you're insane.
I am.
Well, considering like for a pack of 4 of the razors I get, it's $16, and I don't have that right now for shit.
I could literally just give you 17. I just give it to you.
Ooh,
I don't care.
You may want to look at this. The Dollar Shave Club, the executive like handle, it's like $10 every 2 months. They send you like 2 packs of 4. And it's
Well,
got, like,
right
5
now
blades
I
on it.
can barely afford to feed myself until I get more hours at work.
Yeah, fair enough.
How's that
I'm
going?
like, you know
Has it
what?
improved at
Shaving
all?
can get cut back.
Yeah, I don't need to hear this. What is wrong with you?
All right, fellas, it's a little after 1 a.m. for me, and I have to adult in the morning.
Adulting is for
Me too.
You gotta go do the adult stuff.
Yeah, those farm animals aren't going to blow themselves. So,
those Venus ones, they're really nice.
oh, shut up! It was a joke. Everyone's. I'm not even allowed to go near a zoo.
You said when you
I'm
went
in a
to
mood
the-
today.
You got an ankle monitor and everything.
I saw that Star Wars shit today, and I woke up and I chose violence. I'm sorry,
You already seen a monkey. You already seen Amanda Stolberg in an acolyte.
dude. I think she's fucking hot, man. Like,
You guys are disgusting. You need to go.
Why?
I was like, I'd suck a fart out of her asshole. I'll tell you that
I
right
drink
now.
a dirty
Oh,
bathwater.
You can always see
Yep.
her in Planet of the Apes.
I
That's where
blow her
people
dad
belong.
just to taste the recipe.
She doesn't have a dad.
I've
She doesn't
never
even
heard
have a
that.
dad.
That's a good
There's
one.
no
I'm
way she
stealing
has a
that
dad.
one. I'm stealing that one.
No way she has a dad. No way. Call me
Yeah,
right
her
now.
dad's white.
Yeah.
Doesn't that make it somehow worse?
Yes.
Where it was like you're talking all this shit, and it was like you're not even like. He obviously stuck around. He's rich. It's like a Jewish last name. What are you?
Imagine protect.
Yeah, they're really
Alicia
rich.
is
Maybe that's the
protecting
thing.
this-
She's offended by everything. She's
No,
got.
you know what's crazy is people call her a marginalized person. Bro, this woman is a Disney star, a Disney child actress, has lived a pretty privileged life as
Really?
far as like money is concerned. Marginalized in what? Oppressed in what? She works like the biggest media conglomerate on this planet. Oppressed where?
Makes a valid
I
point.
have no idea.
She's who could really do the actual oppressing to her? She works for Disney. Or she did work for Disney because now she's unemployed like the rest of us black people. I'm just on a roll.
She's
tonight,
rich
man.
though now. She's definitely got money.
Yeah.
She was a Disney child actress?
That's what
Really?
they said. She was in the new crop of Disney shows, but after my generation, after
Mm. Well, that's
certain
what my kids
generation
are
Disney
watching
shows.
now. So I mean, I'm trying
Probably
to think
that
of
one.
what weekend. They're big into Ricky, Nicky, Dicky, Dawn.
Miss K, you nasty hoe. James told us about your toilet. What the heck? Why is James looking at my toilet? This is weird. Oh, I dropped my glass. You know how like some showers have the doors that slide? Oh my god.
All
One of
right.
the
Good
doors.
night, guys.
One of my shower. Oh, see you later,
Thanks,
man.
Tommy.
Have a good day, dude.
And
My glass shower revolver door, one of them fell, shattered glass in the entire thing.
Ooh, I hate those.
I cleaned it all up. I cleaned it up. It's oh man, oh my god. I hate revolver doors. One of them in my closet fell off. I just took it off and put it in front. I hate revolving doors, man. So stupid.
The ones that open like on a hinge, you mean?
Yeah. And it
Oh.
kind of fell off a little bit, and I tried to put it back, and it frustrated me. And I'll just put it on the side. I don't even care. I only need to go in that area anyway. It's easy to get in the whole thing.
Fair enough.
Emily says, I know that she was Rue from the she was Rue from the Hunger Games too.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. She was in Hunger Games or something Disney related. But the fact that all these people got let's say Headline got the bag for doing Acolyte. The bag. People got paid up. You get paid up front to do this shit. So, you know, it's crazy how these people, well, we got canceled and stuff like that. You know, what you should do is you should work your ass off to pay for Disney giving you a whole bunch of fucking money because that's your.
Movies since she was 10, and she's saying she's marginalized.
Mm-hmm.
What a hoe.
I'm oppressed. Didn't these people give you what? I mean, woman logic, obviously. Just holy shit. It's crazy.
No putting that on my gender.
Oh, whoa. Maybe. Just kidding. I love women. Women should be allowed to vote. What I was saying in that video was bullshit.
Bitch, I will kick you in the balls.
What? I will catch that and I'll.
She was in Across the Spider-Verse. She was
Wait a minute.
Spider-Bite.
It was?
What?
Oh, crazy.
Margot Cass, Spider-Bite. She did the voice. Let's see. That's really all I recognize. Well, I mean, Bodies with Pete Davidson horror movie.
Oh shit,
Rio
she was
2.
in that Sleepy Hollow TV series?
What?
Yeah, she was Macy.
What is it called?
Sleepy Hollow.
I'm dumb. I don't see that in her IMDb.
It was towards the bottom because I had her IMDb up there.
Okay,
too.
there it is. Yeah, I didn't watch that.
No. I'm saying that
I actually really liked that movie.
her
show.
fans that like the Acolyte say that she's like oppressed or whatever. How is she oppressed and she works for Disney? How many oppressed people you know works for Disney?
Dude,
in a big
people would
blockbuster
think
budget.
A homeless white guy on the streets is more privileged than Oprah Winfrey.
Eh,
You gotta remember, that is the level of IQ you're dealing with these people.
True. Dude, did you see that Joker's getting shit on with shit reviews?
Did Joker drop already? Did it? Well, the movie's coming out this
In
week,
Europe,
right?
it came out in Europe tonight, I think.
Let me see. I haven't checked anything after Borderlands. All the movie news and stuff like that.
I watched it
hard to
today.
get to.
I watched it today. I'm glad I didn't go watch it in the theater.
Give me one sec. Joker is dropping October 4th. That's great.
There's like a red carpet tonight, like somewhere in Europe.
Okay. Yeah,
They're getting shit on.
the early access, the early reactions are there. Not the review embargo, but the reviews are there. Lady, did you watch the first Joker movie?
Me? Yeah.
Did you like it?
I thought it was all right.
Okay. Any hope? Well, fair, you couldn't afford it, but if you could afford it, would you go watch the sequel?
I mean, if someone else paid, yeah. That's how I saw Deadpool and Wolverine. Was a friend took me.
That's a good friend you've
That's
got
a good
there.
friend.
Damn good friend.
Was that a girl or a dude?
Dude.
Of course
Does it matter?
it is. I'm just saying, I wouldn't beg a girl to do that. I knew it was a dude. Was that dude that's been trying to get with you for the last 5 years?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I'm going to the bathroom. I'm done. I'm
Actually,
just done.
it's one of the ones that's been trying to get with me for the last few years.
What? There's like a ton of them.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a good movie, so I'm like, all right, cool.
Great
Guys
movie.
driving left me a little wanting on that. I'm like, dude, your driving sucks.
Also,
He's like, oh, we could totally go to this anime shop afterwards. And I'm like, no, I kind of want to go home.
Beetlejuice is also getting not really good reviews.
Not surprised. I mean, if they were gonna do a second Beetlejuice, they should have done it back when the original first came out, because it probably would've came out a lot better.
The only positive I'm seeing is Michael Keaton's performance, because he is still Beetlejuice.
Okay.
So, yeah. Just doesn't look interesting. It's one of those, I'll wait till it comes out and
Keep
stream.
trying to let him down.
Gamer chick, when MSK hits you with please let MSK. What? I never try to go after her. That's no. She's not on my level. What the hell? You know, I'm like a 9. She's like a 6. Come on, what are we doing here?
There will only ever be one Blade, and I love him.
So I need to go find it. I got a notification on my phone today about a video came out that there's supposedly a huge update on Blade. But I didn't see it. I didn't watch the video.
I'll be honest here. If they do randomly announce that the Blade for the MCU is canceled, I'm not gonna be surprised whatsoever.
Amanda Stenberg's hot, dude. I'm sorry.
Please stop speaking.
Who's hot, dude?
For what reason? Dude, I can guarantee you, I can find you chimpanzees on Animal Planet that probably look better than
Oh,
that.
her and Janelle Monáe, she's hot too.
The whole Beetlejuice thing. Oh, we could talk about this. I forgot. Speaking of Beetlejuice, Jenna Ortega.
It's not getting good
to-
reviews, dude. It's not getting good reviews at all.
No. Jenna Ortega decided to basically say what we've been saying, but she didn't get called an incel.
What don't give women men's.
Yeah, so this is the thing that people usually function off of, which is even if you're saying what is probably correct, if they don't like hearing it from you and someone else says it, they'll just accept it from somebody else. That's the worst thing.
Well,
Because you don't like
that's what my ex
someone.
does. If I suggest something, she shits on it, and within 6 months, it's her idea.
Of course.
I've worked with a couple people like that.
Mm-hmm. Because they, for some reason, don't respect you or like you or whatever it can be. Even if you're saying something that is just correct on most regards, they won't listen to it. But if someone else says it, they understand it. It's like, dude, you're just a piece of shit. Fuck off.
That happened with a baker. I was training with another person back at Panera because they decided, oh, we'll have both of these bakers train this one person. And for some reason, the chick decided she didn't like me. So she would ask me something. I would give her an answer and be like, okay, well, we can do it this way. And then kind of like, I'd give her a plan, a solid functioning plan. And she'd turn around and go ask the other person.
Yeah.
And then people were wondering why, like, a week into our training, I just clocked out. I was like, no, I'm not. No. Like, I just basically went into work and was just working on my book the entire time.
I'll always say that. I will always say that. Always get the bag because that's going to be a once in a lifetime opportunity and that money is life changing. I'll always say that. But then again, you know, I have no morals or standards and I'm also black. So, you know, going to jail is our only good thing and happen in life.
Yeah. That happens to me everywhere I go to work. And the reason is always the same. I'm too outgoing. This is what I'm told.
Yeah.
Dude, she tried to actually get me fired, trying to say that I was racist and homophobic.
Oh no, you know actually one of those people in real life? Holy shit.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Though it's funny, like half the time people would try to get me fired at Panera. It was because I worked better than them and I made them do their fucking job.
That same here. Like my last job I worked at, I was told, okay, so you know you got a shit ton of experience doing this, and this. We're gonna have you line as the next supervisor when the one above you moves up. And before that, me and the supervisor got along great. And when he heard that, suddenly I was this, I was that. He tried firing, and he eventually got his wish. But yeah, that he thought I was gunning for his job. I was like, dude, I don't want your job.
Right. When I
I
was
don't want
working
your
at
job.
Taco Bell, we had this one team lead. He was 19 at the time. all of the like when we didn't have a general manager or an assistant manager, which was pretty much half the time I worked there.
Right.
All of like the shift lead managers were like stabbing each other in the back, trying to get the job, all of that stuff. And he's just sitting there doing his job. Best manager we had, always ran green shifts. Turned in his 2-week notice right before they were about to ask him to be the general manager of the store. And he was the one that they all said was the shittiest manager there. But the higher ups were like, no, he's not. We want him to be the general manager. And he's like, fuck all of you. I'm going into construction.
See, I told people it's not that these jobs are truly like awful when it comes to even pay. It's like the pay is somewhat rewarding after you work a lot, but it's mostly just the people that really just it makes it so bad. Like it's honestly not that bad if you think about working. Even the money is pretty good in most cases. It's really just the people, honestly.
Sometimes all you gotta do is show up. I had an ex we were dating. She got a job at Burger King. Within a month, she went from like new hire at the register to the fucking store manager. A month later, she's a fucking district manager because she showed up for work and she was told, you showed up for work every day, worked your whole shift, didn't fuck off, and now you're the manager. Her general manager moved up. They moved her up in that position because you showed up and you did your shit. That's all she did.
At my current job, they flat out told me like the one of the girls, they're thinking about firing her. And they were like, oh, well, we should probably hire another person for this department. And they're like, wait, no, Sarah needs the hours. We'll just give her the hours. Because I've been doing good. And I'm like, fuck you.
That's always good to hear when you
But
hear
it's
that.
funny because the girl that they want to fire, my second day at that job, I'd gotten called in because they were going to try to fire her that day. But she managed to keep her job. I get called in. They have her training me on because I do rotisserie chickens now. They're having her train me on that. And I hear from one of the other girls in the department that she had flat out said she was going to train me the worst she could because she didn't want me to take her job.
Women are just so catty like that. That's how
and I'm
women
already doing better than her.
That's how women do their jealousy. They'll basically just try to sabotage. It's not upfront. It's just a more of a sinister sabotagey way.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah, like I had as my supervisor when I was in law enforcement. I trained him.
I don't think anybody could teach him to cook.
He knows how to use a microwave.
Hey, I was cooking
That's
tonight.
not cooking.
I cooked tonight. I was boiling that water.
I had a supervisor that I transferred to a different division and I was under him. I trained him to be my supervisor after I was put underneath him. And once I finished training him, he turned on me. Like suddenly he'd call me, you need to go do this, and then email me like different orders, like policy and following the law orders. He was like, you need to go question this kid. I'm like, why? He was accused of this. I'm like, well, I can't unless the parents are there. You go and question him, and I don't care what you say. I'm like, dude, no.
What the fuck?
For 10 years he tried to get me fired. Then he eventually got me transferred out because he finally complained to the right people, and they got me transferred me out.
That's so fucked up. I remember my first job. They hired this one chick. She was an older chick. I was in high school, and she tried to get me and another one of my coworkers who was also in high school at the same time fired or transferred because we got more hours than her.
Yeah.
And when I found out that she'd tried to get me transferred, I was like, why? Y'all know I walk to work every day.
Yeah.
Like the whole reason why I even got hired at that location, even though I applied at another location, was because they looked at my application, looked at my address, and were like, no, you live closer to this one. We'll hire you there. Because I was a 17-year-old kid.
I had to have my second job was at Popeyes, and I got fired because, well, they said as long as you have your hat, you can have whatever color hair you wanted. This is like 97. I walked in with green hair. And I'd been there for like 2 months, and they never gave me my hat. And the guy fired me because the girl he was trying to bang was in high school, and she was into me. And the guy who was working the back with me, like, making the chicken and everything was putting boogers in the chicken before you fry them and serve them to people. And he told the supervisor, the manager, I was doing it, and that the girl was into me, and he like fired me that same day.
God damn.
Oh yeah, I've had some fucking great. I had a gay manager got mad because I wouldn't date him at McDonald's. Got me fired.
The guy that trained me at Panera, there was a gay manager, and the guy that trained me, he was on a ladder. Gay manager walked up and touched his butt.
Richard Simmons grabbed my butt.
The only time my butt ever gets touched at work is whenever it's like booty bumping in the back of the house.
That is kind of weird though. Like usually, yeah, some ladies just have some. But your butt's not even big. What are you talking about?
How would you know? You've never even seen me.
I seen you one time on video. I think.
Probably on one of my YouTube videos, but you're not gonna see my butt on those because I'm sitting in a fucking chair.
Oh,
I don't know. You sound like a small butt lady. Just saying.
I don't know. I was dating this one guy, half white, half black, and our main joke was I had the ass for his black half and the boobs for his white half.
See, I knew you had small boobs. You sound like a small boob lady.
Nope.
okay.
Hey, you got to prove it. Pixar, it didn't happen. Just
Oh,
saying.
come
I'm a booby
on.
inspector. I'm just kidding. It wasn't really like that. Holy shit. Oh, God. What's going on here? Sandy escape. That's just gross. I would throw up if I saw those things. I'm the best.
Now, if I sent him pictures, he'd feel inadequate because my dick is bigger than his.
Sounds great. Get it rolling.
Holy shit. Oh, that's great.
Hey, yo.
Uh,
Well, your dick's bigger than mine? I have 8 inches.
Yeah, mine's 13. Your point?
That's you might want to look into getting some surgery to tone that thing down, lady.
Nah.
You're a way better writer than J.K. Rowling too.
oh,
Your books make me do stuff that I never thought I would even do or
Dude,
think.
you haven't
or
even
feel.
bought my book.
How do you know that?
hey, so
because I can look at the thing right now and I know exactly.
How
what
do
the
you know
creature
I
is.
didn't pirate the book?
can you drop the link in the private chat so I can check your book out?
Or is she like? Speaking of gay sex and dicks, actually,
What?
their books have gay sex.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
I mean, it happens.
No,
And
this
is it
lady's
really-
crazy.
Is it really gay sex if one of them's a hermaphrodite?
Well, if the lights are off, it's not gay. If you don't make eye
Well,
contact, it's not
they
gay.
were in a truck at night, so
There you
You're
go.
well, hold on. It's a hermaphrodite, but is it a more of a guy or a girl?
There's no more of. You got both sets.
Yeah. So you can
he's
choose
got
which
tits.
one.
He's got a pussy. He's also got cock and balls.
Which one would he prefer? She prefer to be?
Mama.
Well, because he's got balls instead of ovaries, he's considered a male.
Okay,
Mm.
so that's where the gay sex comes from. You're crazy. You're actually insane. And she says, "I don't really watch actual gay." You're lying. You're a liar.
I don't watch it. I write it.
You're lying. You know what's crazy? When you told me that, I was like, "What's the actual kind of ratio of women that actually like watching dudes get fucked?" You wouldn't be alone. I didn't really know this. Apparently, a lot of women do. It's
Yeah.
a big thing actually. They say it's because they love. So apparently, from everything I read last night, because obviously an overnight research Googler of obviously women liking gay sex, great things to look up at night at 11 o'clock before you go to bed for work.
Right.
Apparently, it's because you personally would like to see men get dominated. Apparently, do you have a king for men getting dominated?
Actually, I think it's more of the same concept of why guys like watching two girls.
Yeah, but there's more to it than that. You liked when guys get treated like shit, though.
If I did, I would write that into my books, and I actually don't.
That's another angle you could write in your books.
I could, but normally when I do, it's not painted in a good light. It's painted in a bad light.
I don't want to know what you would do if a guy was dominated by you. That is crazy. I'm scared. That guy's butthole's gonna look like a fucking running faucet of water.
Hey man, whatever floats his boat.
I think a lot of things in floating in that boat. That guy's gonna.
It was a good one.
Good lord. Do you like your gay men like, hey, yo, or you like the more like stern, like calm, cool, collected kind of gay guys?
Depends on the guy.
No, but if you had a choice, like if you could like watch two dudes go at it, like would you prefer like the more effeminate gay guys, or the ones that would be like almost said like myself? Woo! Almost didn't go that far. I'm straight as fuck.
Considering you're the effeminate gay guy in the group.
Hell no, no, it's not true. I'm a dominant man. That's how it works.
He's a
If you
dominant
have
bottom.
to say it, that means you're not.
Hey. Can you just stroke my own ego for once? Just
Nope.
once. You're fucking helpful.
Wank his ego.
God damn, can I come home to some like food made? You know?
Both of the Kierans in both of my books are more Chad than you are.
Oh god. Because you don't have you're just like Kyle, no conflict of interest. I hate you. God, I hate it. Dude, you bottom G's or men who aren't what? You have a stroke when you wrote that? What the fuck? Tapping on his ass. Miss K is always speaking about no. I heard about gay for pay, man, back when I was fucking like in high school.
Bro, $20 $20.
I used to watch Tyra Banks, and this is when it was big. Like she interviewed these guys, and she was like, "What do you do for a living?" He's like, "Well, I do G for P." She's like, "What the hell is that?" He's like, "Gay for pay." She's like, "So you do gay porn, but apparently they had like girlfriends and everything." Like, do your girlfriend know you? And apparently he did gay for pay with her best friend's boyfriend. I'm not even kidding you. I'm not even kidding.
I remember hearing one time that a lot of the actors in gay porn are actually straight.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that's what that.
They start out in gay porn and then move on to the straight stuff.
Yeah. Apparently, it's a lot more money to do.
I have a buddy whose brother is gay, and one time he lived in San Francisco. He'd come down. One time I was there, and I was me and another buddy. We were roommating together. We talking about how we each had like 4 jobs, and he was like, "Look, if y'all want to go, y'all want to go to Bourbon Street. There's like 2 sides. There's like one side, like you go down and then like it hits like a certain street, and like it's like everything is like gay clubs after that." He said, "Dude, I can guarantee you guys $400 a night if y'all want to dance, no touching at a gay club." We were like that close to taking him up on the offer because we were like tired of working 4 jobs and never fucking sleeping. Hey man, no touching. Dudes want to throw money at me for dancing? Sure, why not?
The only thing I read was that girls liked when guys were like getting dominated, and they liked because the guys would moan more in gay sex than they do with like if they moan when they're having sex with a woman. Women are just weird, man. It's just okay, I guess.
Okay, to be fair, I like it when a guy actually moans because then I know I'm doing something right.
And that's never happening. Like, you're not even good at sex at all. But you know,
how would you?
A buddy of mine, she would get off watching with her. He's her husband now. She like watching him get like blown by another dude. It was like a big thing for them.
How do you know these people?
That was
he's go over for a can of Kool-Aid or something. Hey, can I borrow a weed whacker? Hey, yeah, my husband likes getting blown by other dudes. Oh
no, one of my friends actually did get invited to a swinger party.
I did. I got invited to a few of them.
Did you go?
No. I was in college and I couldn't afford the bus.
He didn't go to the swinger party, but he did have sex in their hot tub once.
Did you go to the swinger party, ma'am?
No, I did not know him at that time.
Okay. I was going to say, you're crazy. You need help. Good God. Good God. Conversation went from Disney shills to dudes moaning during gay sex. That just might be the biggest shift and turn ever in a conversation. But hey, I love porn. I'm a porn
I'm a gremlin. What can I say?
Not a gremlin. You just a crazy deranged white lady.
Nope, I'm a gremlin.
Wow, well, did you assume you were a
I
goblin?
don't. What's that?
A
I know what a
gremlin?
gremlin is. I know what the movie is, but I didn't know if it had like some like other meaning.
No,
Oh,
she's just
one of
being
my
crazy.
Twitch friends, first time he saw me streaming on Twitch, he's like, "Oh, she's a laid back chick." Sees me in a chat, is like, "Holy shit, she's a gremlin."
Okay.
God, why you gotta be so crazy? Who made you like this? What?
Society.
Probably the abusive mother I have.
Well, that's getting dark. See you guys.
I can feel you. I had an abusive father.
I forgot you said you had your dad, right? You're white. You had your dad.
Me?
Her.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Both
You're
me
white.
and him were abused by the woman.
I've seen that situation before.
Wouldn't put it past people. Was she one of those really manipulative ones?
Emotionally abusive.
I
My mom
figured.
too.
Huh?
I had physical from my dad, emotional from my mom.
My dad, the only time he ever slapped me across the face, I earned it.
Of course you would. You said you went to a library to rent a book about a vampire banging a dude.
Okay, so when I was in junior high, I was
Kill me
reading
now.
the Wheel of Time series.
Oh, you like the Wheel of Time? I love the Wheel of Time.
I still need to finish the last book, but Brandon Sanderson's writing style is it's so dense.
Just slug through it. It's good.
I know.
It's good.
I'm like halfway through Lord of Chaos right now in my reread, but then I got distracted with a bunch of stuff. But so like I finished the Wheel of Time books at the library that were already out at that time. And then I still wanted to read because it was summertime. I wasn't in school. So I would kind of peruse both the adult fantasy section and the kids fantasy section. Found a vampire book. I was like, hey, I like vampires. Read it. At the end of the book, there is a graphic scene of a guy getting anally raped by a vampire.
And once you read that, you turned away immediately and didn't continue reading, right?
No, I finished the book.
Of course.
Because that was also like the point where the chick of the book stabbed the vampire in the heart with a stake while he was distracted banging the dude to try to turn the dude into a vampire.
It's a good plan.
That's a good plan. Oh, God.
And this is after the girl had already been turned into a vampire by the vampire.
Huh. See? Conflict.
Yeah. But the whole point of that was I was 13 or 14 and had access to that book.
I'm just saying, that book planted a seed in your brain to enjoy dudes having sex. Just saying.
Maybe.
There's no maybe. I know. You're crazy. It's always that gateway. There's always that first time. God, it ruined you.
I've never picked up anything Sanderson either, so don't worry.
I didn't have a problem, but by the time he started helping finish the book, I remember Robert Jordan's wife mentioned that the books were pretty much done. Sanderson just kind of filled in some holes. No pun intended.
From what I understand, like they had Robert Jordan basically write down the ending in as much detail as possible, and then Sanderson just kind of went through and turned it into a book, essentially.
And like by the time Sanderson started like picking up, the way Robert Jordan writes is I read through the series. When I reread it the second time, there were whole chapters I would skip because it's just like descriptions of shit that Robert Jordan was doing. So Sanderson never really turned me off the way he writes because it kind of feels like Robert Jordan.
Well, I remember it was from what I'm remembering on the last book, because I got about halfway through it before my brain just kind of went no. It was like a really long, dry description of military units.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It was that point. And I'm like, my brother and my dad would be perfectly fine reading this, but my brain can't handle this. Like descriptions of like scenery and stuff like that, I am okay with. Like when I'm reading the Wheel of Time books, like I do notice that when my own writing, I am more descriptive with the writing. But like when it's
Yeah.
military unit descriptions and it's just numbers of it, it's just like brain malfunctioning.
I just found that whole last battle. It took too long.
Yeah, I could see that. It is a long book.
Yeah, that's what makes it harder in reading books, is because there's no pictures to guide you. So if you have boring scenes like that where it's just dialogue and they're just standing in a place with no pictures to visualize, you just get so bored.
Like right now, I'm reading through
And
the Sword of
sometimes
Truth
like the
series again.
dialogue just doesn't work right.
Right, like I'm reading the Sword of Truth series. Like I'm rereading it like the third time, and there's parts I'm like, dude, this is just too much. It's just because there's like you just described, it's just too much.
Well, I've been like a huge Anita Blake fan since like high school,
Okay.
and the more recent books have pretty much completely turned me off from Anita Blake. Sucker Punch had a really good plot premise,
Mhm.
but it's so heavy in dialogue. And there's one page in that book where the word said is used over 20 times on one page.
Oh God.
No
Yeah.
way.
And this is an author, like the Anita Blake books, they've been out for 30 years. And there's 30 books in the series. So the
Jesus.
author has 30 years of experience under her belt and editors to boot. And they
True.
still let that page through. And like I remember when I first read Sucker Punch, I think it was before I'd started writing and like actually going through and trying to get better at the craft. But the things about the books that were kind of discordant to me, I didn't really notice until after that. And then I go back and reread them and I'm like, what the fuck? Like in that same book, there's one point where Anita and another marshal have to go question a stripper, and they go to the strip joint. Stripper's not there. They ask for the stripper's name and address. The bartender, who is also the head of security, goes, "No, I can't give you that information. You say you're U.S. Marshals, but you could be lying." And Anita goes into this entire internal monologue about how he's such a racist, he's so sexist, all of this kind of stuff. And then, like, he's also bigoted because he doesn't like preternatural citizens. And it was just really annoying. I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? And
All because he
then,
says no.
yeah, but he agrees, like, I'll call her, I'll get her to come down so you can ask her the questions here. And Anita, at this point in the series, is essentially a succubus. And if she doesn't eat like 3 square meals a day, she starts succubying out on people and trying to eat them. I get
Okay.
Laurel K. Hamilton's doing this for like tension in the books, but at this point, Anita's been a succubus for 10 years. She should have control over her fucking powers, right?
Yeah.
But this comes into play at the place. She starts basically vamping out on another stripper. Kind of rapey, if you ask me. And then the bartender recognizes what's going on right off the bat and comes at her with a bat and kicks her out of the bar. And it's like, okay, you're calling him bigoted for not being too friendly to preternatural beings.
Yeah.
But he recognized what you were doing faster than should be normal for someone who's just bigoted because, oh, they're not like me.
Seems like a guy who has experience in this shit.
Yes. And like the way that Laurel K. Hamilton writes it off in that book is, well, he's just a bigot and that's why he's being a bigot. It's like, no, he has experience and you're not even like attempting to give him the benefit of the doubt, even though you put that benefit of the doubt in the reader. So annoying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I know in the next Sacred Beast book that I'm releasing, there's a scene where, because like I do have it to where they kind of have contact with our world, so there's some aspects of our world that kind of come in with people coming into their world, and
Okay.
they get exposed to that kind of stuff. And the main character Kieran is a police officer in that book, and him and his partner end up on like traffic duty, and they pull someone over, and the person is acting like one of those sovereign citizens
I hate those people.
and starts screaming about crackers trying to kidnap and kill me and all that kind of stuff. And Kieran and his partner are kind of like, what crackers? What is he talking about? Because they don't understand it. Because racism in their world isn't about the color of your skin, it's about what species you are. Because Kieran's a Dompier and Maverick's a shapeshifter.
Okay.
So, yeah, they're both technically Caucasian. Maverick's more tanned than Kieran because Kieran, like, his magic abilities make him basically a marshmallow color-wise. Furians in the books don't tan because they can't burn.
Hey, just write about domestic violence and I'll buy.
What?
I just need that domestic violence.
Oh yeah, because you watched what's it is? It Ends With Us.
Yep, I love when men abuse women. Just gets me off, dude.
Well, in my book, it's Kieran getting abused by the woman.
And you had her put a dildo in his butthole, did you not?
Actually, no.
Woo! I'm gonna have to not read because of that. You know,
Sexual abuse for him is basically either not letting him bite during sex or not letting him mingle his magic with you during sex.
what is mingling your magic?
Basically, he mingles his magic.
So he pulls out his wand and he puts mayonnaise on it and he starts.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, God. MSK abuses his vacuum. Do you think a vacuum cleaner can consent?
He just admitted he abuses it.
No, hypothetically.
I mean,
you just admitted you abused your vacuum cleaner.
Does it work
I use it on
before
the
and
floor.
after? If it works before and after, I think that's consent.
We're gonna really, really, really need therapy after the show tonight. Just saying.
Oh God, dude, I've been needing therapy for like 40 years.
I think everybody needs therapy.
But as they always say, who can afford it?
Yeah, I told you I made my therapist quit in high school.
Good Lord,
I mean,
man.
as long as you don't write a book that's essentially a circle jerk about how great therapy is.
Don't tell me that. There's no way that's a thing. No way.
Probably, dude.
So,
Rule
K.
34.
Hamilton's Smolder book in the Anita Blake series, pretty much that's all it is.
Oh my God.
See, there you go.
It was horrible. I finished reading that and I was like, I get it. Therapy's great. You don't need to circle jerk me about it.
That's just I don't get it. It's just disgusting. This is so weird. What a weird concept that is. Like, who would write about stuff like that? There's a reason why authors are like straight up weird people. Just putting it out there.
Of course we're weird.
I know you are. Yeejies. They're like weird on like times 10. Good Lord.
I mean, the Black Butterfly's got a 8,000-year-old vampire that's also a cannibal with a hobby of cooking.
I need pussy cream.
Interesting.
That's what I need.
He grew up in a restaurant. It's the way he remembers his family.
Okay.
He's also borderline godlike in his power.
Oh.
So your book is essentially, from everything I gathered, smut, gay sex, and powers.
That's kind of how Dompier Sins turned out. And then Cage of Light is about half and half. And then so far, the third book in that series has like no sex scenes.
Now, don't lie to me. Do you ever get turned on when writing these gay sex scenes?
Sometimes.
I think we have enough. That's enough for tonight.
Though Black Butterfly has more straight sex scenes than gay sex scenes.
I'm pretty sure you were like, no, that get you.
Unless you count 2 girls as a gay scene.
Technically, you're watching gay porn. It's weird. I never understood that. If you watch 2 girls go at it, it's called just watching lesbian porn. It's not called gay porn. I find it just so weird.
Well, I mean, if it's 2 guys, it's gay. If it's 2 girls, it's lesbian.
But it's still gay porn, though.
Technically, yeah.
I just the wording of it's always been weird.
It's gotta be special.
Hey, I have to know the clarifications of the gay sex. I have to know the ins and outs.
In Miss K, you're summed up with chat. It won't let me comment.
I don't know.
I tried talking. Martin's a hack piece of fucking hack piece of shit, and instead saying the comments failed to post. I tried.
Oh, you can't glorify violence.
You can't glorify violence.
What violence? He's a hack piece of shit.
Yeah. You can't basically how would I put this? It's not like violence. I'll just fucking with you. You can't like be aggressive to people. I even got comments from you because you can't call people names.
I call them a hack and it lets me.
That's oh god, I hate people so much. I hate YouTube. Yeah, bad words, Darnell. Stop it. I'm being mean.
Nintendo wouldn't let me nickname a Pokemon Cracker once.
Oh, I can't say piece of shit. Piece of shit's not allowed.
Which Pokemon was that?
I don't remember. I think I was like trying to name him Minchino something. No, it let me name it Cracker, but I was trying to like name it like Chinky or something like that, and it was all like no.
You should name your Pikachu fucking Rat.
I named it Ghastly Flatulence today.
Why did you name the float zeal Harry Otter?
Otter, and it's got hair on it.
You know what's crazy? I actually like Buizel better. Float zeal, I get he's the evolved form, but Buizel is always cooler.
Milotic's cooler than both of them.
True. Well, your favorite Pokemon is Altari, right? The one with the cloud?
Yeah. Cloud dragon thing.
Yeah. In this case, a hack. Wow.
He is.
What did I do?
Cringe.
No.
George Martin's that fucking hack. Fuck that dude.
No. I'm a sex god, successful. I talk to people online. I mean,
if you keep telling yourself that, maybe one day it'll come true.
I'm just saying. If you lie to yourself enough, you'll look like me. Wait a minute. Well, gonna wrap it up here in a little bit. I know Darnell's got to go to sleep, but
it's already 1 o'clock. Sleep's not happening.
I got like another. I'm staying up all night anyway. My day off is tomorrow. I have nothing else to do. I'm supposed to go to sleep.
Yes.
Okay, you need to get a demonologist so we can play.
Do I look gay to you?
It's basically Supernatural, the video game.
Oh yeah.
Hey, don't help him. Fuck you.
No, not even if you paid me.
Oh wow. Okay, I'll give you $20 and a bag of Funyuns.
Nope.
Bag of Funyuns?
Okay, what are your favorite chips? That's Riz. Gotta admit, that was pretty clever.
Nah.
Fuck off. I know you're smiling behind your darkness.
Smiling behind my darkness. Why? Because I have the cover on my cam.
Yes. I'll give you. I can get you in touch with the biggest authors in the world due to my connections, and we can get you on like New York Times best-selling, and I can get you in stores. As long as you just blow me for like a good 2 hours.
Nah.
Okay.
Not worth it.
Oh wow. Your dignity won't make. God, I feel so bad. Now I'm gonna cry. I hate you.
Yes, cry. My cat feeds on your pain.
Your cat doesn't eat at all. You can't afford cat food.
I can afford the cat food, just can't afford to feed myself.
Yeah, you go to a store, things start. You put the items in your cart. You even think to yourself,
I can't even put much in here. I got to put something back, you know?
Pretty much,
Cool.
yeah.
If anyone says things don't cost a lot of money, you live at home with your fucking parents.
Pretty much.
You have to. You know, like, do you see a chart on Twitter where women, all they care about is who the fuck has the best abortion policy? Don't care about inflation. Don't care about the immigrant problem. Nothing. The reason why the inflation problems is there because a lot of people are staying at home more nowadays because of the inflated prices to move out. Like, of course you're not going to care if you're living home with your parents. Of course you're not. Like, it's crazy. Oh, God, man. And it's crazy. As you grow up, things never go down in price. They either stagnate at a price or they just continuously rise.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It doesn't help that everywhere tries to raise the minimum wage, which increases the prices in general.
You tell them
Because
don't do that.
all of a sudden,
Never listen.
the prices
Yep.
to produce all of that is increased.
Agreed, but also the minimum wage hasn't gone up in like 20 something years. But the prices of everything keeps going up. I mean, it needs to
Well,
change.
you also have to look at like the state minimum wages have been going up in places though.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
you've got
they-
the federal minimum wage and then you've got the state minimum wage.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
places like California are all like, oh, well, we're going to raise it to $15. And then you have places like Texas where I'm at, where ours is still the $7.25. We have no state income tax.
Yeah.
And
$7
the prices, the cost of living is way cheaper here than it was in Michigan when I was living in Michigan.
Yeah.
Like when
It's
I was living in
$7.25 in
Michigan,
Louisiana,
I
too.
needed to be making at minimum $1,000 a month to be able to move out of my dad's house into a tiny little fucking studio apartment.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, wage there is $7.25. Holy mother!
That's how much it is here in Louisiana too.
Really? Oh, to be fair, the
Mhm.
cost of living where you're at is exceptionally lower. Would have to
Wait,
be.
what?
The cost of living where you're at was exceptionally lower, is it not?
It depends. In the parish or the county I'm in, it's one of the higher ones in the state. Mainly because we have an oil port, like the largest oil port in the country.
Yeah, like for me,
went
it's
from-
kind of on the low side because I live near a military base.
It went from $8 to $20. Actually, it was a jump for it to go to 8 to 9. Then it was like 10, and then they campaigned for it to move from 10 to 15, and then it just increased every single year until it hit 20. But 20 is the max we're going to put it out. There's no way they raise it past 20. There's just no way. If that happens, we're just screwed. Everything
Dude,
is just
$20
finished.
minimum wage, like the cost of making a McDonald's burger for that is like probably 90% of the price that you pay for it right now.
Yeah, Big Macs are like I think $6-7 just for one.
Here's like $9.
Really? Yeah, that's why everyone buys the $5 meal, and then the $5 meal,
The
does it really
$5
make you
meal
money?
is like $7 now.
Yeah.
With tax or yeah, imagine it's
Before
$5.
tax. Like,
No way,
remember
really?
how Taco Bell used to have like those $5
They did, yeah.
boxes? They
Yeah, I
don't
remember
have
those.
those anymore.
They're
They're
$7 now.
boxes now.
Yeah,
It's
everyone has
$7.
a $7 meal because economy's terrible.
Mhm.
Well, let's start with Darnell. You got anything planned coming up, man? You like to know about?
No. Well, I mean, Friday we got I forgot what we call the Friday. The Friday what do you call it?
Bangers.
Friday and the Bangers. Saturday there's Nate's we moved D&D to this Saturday. I won't be there. We got a family thing. So if you guys enjoy watching the Nate's D&D streams, this will be one this Saturday. Saturday SmackDown. I'll probably be back for that. I'm not 100% sure. And then just my usual nights here: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, so Mr. Burger's quiz. I spoke to him. We are going to be moving it to Tuesday nights, right at the end of the pitch with Iron Oxide.
So that would be like what time?
I'm not sure. Not sure what time.
Their show runs like about a good 2 hours. So that means that would be like 10, fucking hell.
Well, he mentioned something like 40 minutes after the pitch begins, I need to be there because they're gonna go straight into the trivia.
Oh, so on Tuesday's show we'd have to start at like what 9? I think
we usually do start at 9, like 9:30. That's about the time we start.
we start about like 9. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about normal.
Yeah. If I find another person so we can start early, then I'll have to see what I can do.
I'll definitely be there. I mean, I'm definitely gonna come.
Yeah, usually the reason why we have to start the on time Tuesdays because on Wednesday I gotta get up at 6. So we usually would start at like around 8, 8:30, 9 latest. Anything after 9 is just not possible.
Look, man, I'm like almost 50, and I get up at 5:30 to get those asshole kids off to school. So
yeah,
if I can do it, you can do it.
I'm old, man.
I'm out of the house by 5:30 when I wake.
yeah. Like you understand, you gotta wake up at like at least 5 or 6. You wake up. You wake up at like 13 till, and you're like, you know what? If I go back to sleep, I'm favoring those 13 minutes. That's
Dude,
what I do.
I have a 4:00 alarm and I hit snooze 3 times. Then I turn that off and then I wake up at 5. That's when I start getting up and getting ready for work.
I never snoozed until I was 37, 38. I've always been like I feel like on crack. Like the second my eyes open, I'm 100 miles an hour gone.
I have always done that even when in high school. Like in high school, I would have like 3 alarms set.
I was always afraid of missing out on life, so I never went to sleep.
I always told myself, if I wake up, because I usually go to work at like 7, I gotta wake up at 6, no more naps. No more like just wake up, stay up, go take a shower. Usually a shower just wakes me up. Because goddamn. Friday bottom.
An afternoon nap is pretty nice.
I usually take them. I didn't do it today.
Early, go to work, come home.
Yeah. Do you usually do it right after you get off work, or you usually do it like with like an hour in?
Like if I take a nap after work, it's normally right after work.
Oh yeah.
I just kind of like go like there was one day I got home, dog was on the bed looking super cuddly, so I just cuddled up next to her and passed out.
Wow.
That was it.
Friday bottom G streams and after show for the real main show Rogues Gallery. Jesus Christ. Well, the people want Gamer Chick around, even though she straight up said on the stream she's repulsed by my very being.
Yeah.
Never heard that before, but that's actually a thing. She says you don't look. She said you're ugly. You're short. Your dick is small. You're gay. You get fucked in the ass. I'm like, oh my god, this lady just straight up hates me. It's like she's just BDMSing me. Fucking hell.
He just admitted it, so
she just would like rail into me.
Why?
She's like, you're not attractive. Your dick is small. Your sex game's weak. You can't thrust. I'll never get turned on. Like, god damn, what did I do? I just said hello. I was like, hello, can I talk to you about your books? And I just get railed. Bruh. That has to be an episode of 2.5 Men. I'm like, hey, lady, can I promote your books? You know what? Your dick is small. You're actually not attractive at all. And I'm repulsed by your very being. The fuck did I even know?
mean, you need someone to counter your cringe.
God, man. God. I told her I could easily make her blow her load, but I have standards, obviously,
I think I'm the one with the standards. You're the one without the standards.
Lady,
you
right
like
about
beauty.
Fucking. There is no
Giving
standards
a
between
homeless
us.
guy a sandwich for a blowjob.
Okay, that's what. Don't project, because if you do that, I'll take the sandwich. But we're all weird here. You write about gay sex. Darnell's just white, and I'm just rich and good looking.
Excuse me, sir. I was given my black card back by WZ the other day, so.
And I'm more peach colored.
I would imagine. What do you got going down there? Some dark hole from Yu-Gi-Oh or something?
This is all black.
That's gross. That is, lady. I'll PayPal you like $20. Go get razors. Please shave that thing. Just sicko. Lady, please. I'll when I get paid, I'll PayPal you $20. Please shave that. That is just.
Well, it doesn't affect you, and you would never see it anyway. So.
Well, I would have to see it to know how good it was. Pixar didn't happen.
Well, you're never gonna see it, so.
That's probably not. It probably didn't taste that good anyway. I've tasted better.
I don't know. I've had a couple friends that wouldn't stop.
They might need to be checked for rabies. Well, speaking of eating out her hairy vagina,
What the fuck? Are you trying to go to get your ban?
I'm not banned.
I think he is.
I'm just pointing out the facts. Lady, what you got planned coming up? God damn it.
Mostly just streaming whenever I feel like it and releasing Cage of Light on my birthday,
Awesome. When's your birthday?
October 3rd.
Do you want us to throw you a launch stream for your book?
I was thinking of doing that on my channel on Twitch.
Yeah, you streaming. Yeah. Fuck off. Oh, fuck. Don't lie to me.
Dude.
God
That's
damn.
not my fault. You're probably going to be banned off of perma banned off Twitch by then.
You were gauging me. You were enticing me.
I didn't do anything. You just hopped into my chat talking about gay sex.
First of all, that's not true.
You're the one that brings it up every single time.
I said BBW porn is fire. And I said grandma porn is legit. That shit actually is good. Holy fuck.
Yeah, but you're still the one saying it and bringing it up every single time. I was just trying to throw some Pokeballs at Pokemon.
Sure, throwing some balls at things. You sure love doing that. You're writing too. But hey, we all can't be beggars. But beggars can't be choosers, right? But choosers can't be. No, wait. Beggars can't be choosers, and choosers can't be beggars. Not the saying?
I think my head hurt.
All I know is to gargle balls. So
I don't gargle balls. That's just fucking gay.
So yeah, you do like to gargle balls.
You need
Hey,
to.
dude, it's not gay if you don't make eye contact.
Is it gay? It's only gay unless he comes in your mouth.
It's only gay
Is
if
it
you like
gay
it.
if you come in your own mouth?
Ooh.
How do you come in your? I don't even want to answer this. We're not on too many roads. I just don't even know what that is. That's just crazy. From what I learned, if you do take a facial, it is good for your skin. That's what I've learned.
From experience?
No,
You do have some nice, girly, smooth skin.
Oh, thank you. No, I watched an Instagram reel, and she said if you take a facial, like your skin will be smooth.
So you learned that from experience.
Are you deaf? Are you Helen Keller?
What does the chick from World War II have to do with this?
Helen Keller wasn't in World War II.
I know.
He just wanted to break my soul for saying that. Good Lord. Yeah, just I'll do this. Any guys there, if you enjoy eating out vagina, just prove to the girl you like doing that, and then she'll just do anything for you. I know from experience. I'm very good at it. Up and down, side to side, flick bean. Easy.
I'm fairly certain sucking a dick and eating a vagina are two different things.
I'm pretty yeah, you almost got me there, but I'm straight. I'm as straight as a highway.
You have to keep saying that. I don't think it's true.
Lady, just this book edge right here. See how straight that is? That's me. There you go.
Nah. Yeah. Yeah.
What a bent fork. Oh my god. But what else we got? Well, speaking of eating out hairy vaginas, probably should look at porn for that tonight, honestly. What were we talking about? Oh shit, we're doing outros. I still can't believe that she's here, and then that's how my life goes. It's just like, hey, let's talk. You're a fucking piece of shit. I hate you.
You're the one that wanted me here.
I'm just saying. I don't mind. But I find it funny that we talked and you're just like, you know what? You're ugly. You're disgusting. I hate you. Give me $200.
Where did money come into this?
That's fine. Oh, wait. Because speaking of, you said D&D. I don't know. Could she play this week with you guys?
No. Nate's got a plan.
Yeah, so she'd be able to play afterwards.
Also, session zeros are very important from what I hear.
Oh, fuck off. Just join.
They are.
These guys don't have standards.
So, I don't know. I think excuse me, the game is like full, but I'm looking at getting a second game going, so I'll keep in touch with you about that.
Okay.
So I got a few people who really want to play bad. I haven't played in a while, so.
And I actually do have a player's handbook and dice.
What is it one of the new ones?
No, it's one of the older ones.
It's not the one they just put out. That's
It's this
making
one.
the orcs.
If I get my new router hooked up.
Yeah, whatever. I'll leave that on.
Oh, whoa.
No. WZ, not two Nate games.
Wait,
I'll
your
be
house is
doing
big.
a game.
So you'll be the GM.
Yes.
Okay. See, I know some things.
Lord. Yeah, if I put in my new router, we can try and
Fucking plug that shit in, dude. Come on.
Have you ever played the Pokemon trading card game?
No.
I have.
It's the new version, the Pokemon TCG is free. Just completely free. Just make an account. You just play the starter decks against other
Kind of
people.
reminds me of that one Pokemon TCG game that I got for the computer back when it first came out.
Yeah, it's probably the original one. They
Yeah.
they have a new version out. Just if you play it with me, I'll be your best friend.
I don't know.
Lady, it's free. There's nothing.
I'd probably kick your ass and then you'd cry like a little girl.
No, you wouldn't. You probably, lady, it takes like 5 minutes to learn. Like a 5-year-old could learn the game.
Dude, you're talking to someone who put an infinite loop in her Magic the Gathering deck.
See? Yeah.
Really?
Come on and play. Just come on and play Pokemon.
And
with
I
me.
want a battle royale with it too.
Magic players are weird, man.
Yes,
It's
we
like-
are.
I warned my friend, do not attack me. And what does she do? She fucking attacks me. I'm like, I told you not to. Now you just lost for both you and Paul. So
What did you think about the Wizards of the Coast bullshit they were doing where they were like censoring cards and race swapping cards?
yeah, it's kind of dumb.
Aragorn's black now.
For the context of where the setting for Lord of the Rings, it doesn't make sense.
No.
Just like Hogwarts Legacy was actually a good game. But all of like the different colored people was kind of weird when you stop and think about it. Like for that time period in England, it was weird.
Yeah, for some reason, people got a factor in. Black people just really weren't in certain areas, or at least what they were the minority.
Yeah. That was another thing. Like when you look at the live action Beauty and the Beast with Emma Watson, where they had the black people in that movie didn't make sense for that time period. Like the positions that they had them in.
So dry this week, man. There's nothing here.
Dude, if my books ever became a freaking like movie or whatever, and they decided to make like some black variants, I'd be like, what the fuck?
You have to cast him.
Oh God, no.
You have to.
No, I don't have any. There's no characters cringy enough.
Make him be one of the hermaphrodites or something.
No.
Have they ever casted a hermaphrodite actor?
Racing Kage.
Actually, never. Have they ever casted a hermaphrodite actor? Have they?
Probably.
I want to say it was like a big deal a couple years ago about that. Can't remember what though.
Everyone forgot about this story, and it popped in my brain earlier. Remember when there was supposed to be that trans movie, and Scarlett Johansson was supposed to play a trans person, and they said she
Didn't
couldn't?
they get really mad at her about that?
Everyone's just forgotten about that. I never did. I never forgot about
I
that.
never heard about this.
You never?
I heard about it. I just
Yep.
didn't think
She was
about
supposed
it
to be
for a
casted
while.
to play a trans character. It was supposed to be this first breakout thing for when Disney tried to push all that shit. They didn't want her to do it. Oh my God. They were bigots and pushed out Scarlett Johansson to playing a trans character. And everyone just conveniently forgot about
You're
that.
like, oh,
I-
you have to like cast an actual trans person for this. I was like, who cares?
Gosh. I love it. Remember that movie Lucy she did? People don't remember that one. That one was just weird.
I don't remember that one.
Oh,
I
it's
know
only a
I know
sequel.
they got mad at her for Ghost in the Shell.
That one I
Which-
didn't watch.
I've always
Ghost in
been
the Shell,
kind of
the
weird.
live action.
Yeah, I've always been kind of weird about that because like anime, they draw the characters like Caucasians with big eyes.
Honestly, like I think like the way that they draw anime characters, I think it really just depends on like who's reading it and what they see in it, because it's so ambiguous with like the race.
Well, I mean, okay, look at Trigun. Those characters look Western.
I think they
Look-
I think they aimed for that. Like
Right.
so in a lot of animes, when there's an American character, you know it's a fucking American
Right.
character.
Yeah.
And then you look at stuff
So
like
obvious about it.
yeah, like a great teacher, Onizuka, set in Japan. The characters have a Japanese look to them.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost in the Shell, the characters look Western to me.
I think they're also like meant to be like robots or whatever. So I think they
Yeah.
just try to make them look generic, and I think like to our Western minds, generic and anime just looks Western.
But I know a buddy of mine is like massive into Japanese culture. He said like when it comes to anime, like there's a lot of Japanese people like are obsessed with like their anime looking Western.
It's so
Like-
weird.
It's
I mean, you've got a whole bunch of Westerners obsessed with Japanese culture, and you've got a whole bunch of Japanese people
Yeah.
obsessed with what Western culture. Like for them, their delinquents dye their hair blonde. Over here, our delinquents dye their hair black.
if I was 6 inches taller, I would have had a job in Japan being a fake businessman.
It's the fake businessman.
They were hiring people. It was a buddy of mine. He was stationed over there, and he called me about it. He said they were hiring people to pose as white Americans to pose as businessmen when they like open a new building or like they cut ribbons and shit. Just to stand on stage and be like, you might have to speak every once in a while, but like they wanted like 6 foot tall, blue eyed, like white people.
They
So,
wanted
like-
Aryans.
It could be like they actually wanted dark hair, but yeah, they wanted like people to be like pose as businessmen to like I guess to just look like hey, it's a successful business. They got an American business
So
involved with it.
basically, they wanted Playgirl models.
Like you dress in a suit, you get up there, you wave to the crowd.
That's
You know,
funny.
Yeah, they were paying good money to it too.
Ah, only I were
You have
a
to be 6
man
feet. Yeah.
and
Right?
had blue eyes instead of brown.
Just saying, gotta be a girl on the internet with your tits out, and you just get easy money. That's how it works.
Nah, just make it OnlyFans and then just make it feet oriented so you don't have to show anything. Just have like a good buddy willing to put lotion on your feet.
I got a friend that was doing that, and she was making a fucking killing just the feet stuff, like stepping in like mud and peanut butter and shit.
Honestly, if I ever did that, it would just be I would just get one of my friends to put lotion on my feet and give me pedicures for an OnlyFans thing. Because you know there's a market for it.
There is a market for that stuff too. Like it's so crazy how people are
Well, I
just
think, like,
interested in just
Foot
smut.
fetishes are one of the most common fetishes there are. So it's
I
like
just couldn't like hentai and feet. No, I just couldn't do it. I just can't get it. It didn't work. Like, no, I don't look at a girl and be like, you know what? There's just boobs and ass and everything else. I want to lick her feet. That's just
so you
can't.
couldn't read this and get hard.
Really just depends if I was really into it. How much is that?
I think this was like $15.
What's the series called? I'll put it on my pull list.
I'll never be your crown princess.
That just sounds so gay.
You're
Why are
gonna
you
pull,
reading
alright.
that gay shit? That
I-
sounds so gay.
Well, this one was definitely gay
I can tell.
and perfectly appropriate for kids.
Yeah, dude, don't be a Stephen King, please.
No, there are no child orgies in my books. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're not actually truly degenerate like he is.
No. I mean, the closest you're gonna get is the character Amaranth is 17 when you first meet her, and she is way too like I'm gonna marry Kieran and he's 20 at the time. So
They call that jailbait back in my day.
yeah, and he's
Depending what
constantly
state you're
telling
in, it's
her
legal.
no. But then he also has to deal with the fact that her parents are like, yeah, we want you to marry her because you should be in a Furian family, not an Elkin family.
Lady, is that a 2-liter bottle of Dr. Pepper next to you?
Fuck yeah, bitches.
Such a snob, dude.
He is.
Me, what? That's just deflection. Oh my god. Gosh. Who
He's
should
sitting
have
here
been
hating
married?
on Dr. Pepper, and I'm related to the original Dr. Peppers. You're such a jerk.
I saying Sprite is king. That's how it is.
No.
Sprite is how you
Soda
get the
water
ladies.
with some lemon in it.
Hell yeah. Sprite's how you get all the ladies. That's how it works.
Nah, it repels us.
That's the pickup line. What's your soda, Mark? I drink Sprite, honey.
No,
Oh,
you
sea
really want
cola.
the ladies flocking to you? Drink sweet tea.
Drink Fago.
I'm
Ew.
not a tea person. Oof. Hi, Kat. What are you doing over there?
I was watching someone play Concord earlier, and his chat asked him what his favorite Kit Kat flavor is because he was born and raised in Japan. And he said Ochiko. And I'm like, what the hell is that? And he's like, you should look it up. So I look it up, and I'm like, I'm such a fucking dummy. I have a freaking box of that tea in my cupboard. I
can't do all my way
completely
tea.
forgot about it.
God, man, I can't do tea. It just maybe raspberry tea. That's pretty good. But it's like earlier, you go out and you get a
Roasted green tea
drink.
is actually pretty good, and that's what that flavor is. It's just roasted green tea.
No, like if you went out, like a guy took you out, would you get like tea as a drink?
I mean, if I'm in the mood for sweet tea, I'm getting sweet tea. I've done it before.
Yeah.
Or if like I'm at like a pho place or a ramen place or somewhere like that, and they've got chrysanthemum tea, fuck yeah, I'm getting that. That's just delicious.
Well, we've learned all our secrets tonight, guys. We've put everything on the table.
Not quite.
No.
Oh shit. We just
I do have to go though. It's 1:30.
Yeah, I should probably go too. I'm tired.
I'm old.
And I gotta pee.
Yeah,
You could just show us that, right? Oh, just hypothetically speaking. You know, Pixar didn't happen.
No.
Oh wait.
No.
Just you know.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna give you a golden shower because one, I'm not a guy, and two,
You're not
I'm
R.
not
Kelly.
into that shit.
And you're also not R. Kelly.
I wouldn't want to be.
You can't be. You're not black because all we do is crime. So, speaking of shaved
You are
things.
more racist towards black people than white people.
Oh
are.
yeah. I will never let black people live down. They're fucking criminals and they're pieces of shit. I'll always call them out on that. Fuck black people. Good lord. Or no, the viral video. Remember the black dude like try to hurt that like 15-year-old girl because she was wearing a Trump shirt?
Dude, there's so many videos of people doing that shit. They blur together.
Yeah, black people. I'm always gonna roast black people. 80% of black women are
How about the
overweight.
3 that kidnapped that special needs kid and tortured him?
Well, speaking of things that people should be shaving, I'm gonna go shave my pubes too. Maybe tomorrow night. I don't know. Let the bushes grow as they
We all
may.
know your actual bulge is just your hair.
That's it. You're mean. You need anger management. Good lord. You have some
I do have
unrepressed.
anger management.
You have unrepressed issues.
I haven't put any holes in walls recently.
So thank you guys for checking out this episode of the Iron Man podcast. I don't think I have anything to chill. Okay. I'll probably change up the outro as we leave this time around. I have more consistent content coming. I've just been so busy. I'm just trying to get it done. Obviously, I'm off tomorrow. I might stream League if I hook up my new router.
Getting away from Bubba.
Yes. Thank you for Gamer Chick for coming on tonight. It's awesome talking to you again.
Hook up your router and watch The Union.
It's always a pleasure, even though she berates me every day. She's like, "You fucking bitch, you're gay."
Someone to keep the cringe in line.
I'm not cringe.
You are cringe.
I'm factually correct. So yeah, thank you guys for checking out
You're cringe.
this episode of the Iron Man podcast. See you guys later. Have a great night.